Welcome in to the East Kentucky Sports Network, folks. Here we are live from John C. Combs Arena of the year. The first one, Perry Central's girls picked up the win, and then the Bulldogs, the boys for the girls' side, that if there's a tie in seeds, it goes back to Cantrell for the tiebreak.
Cantrell is the tiebreaker.
And what about for the boys? Is that the same?
Right now, Hazard is in the driver's seat on the boys' seat. If sort of in the driver's seat now with that big win Tuesday over Leslie County. This
Hazard wins. Hazard win, it absolutely seals the deal because they sweep them. But they may have that.
This matchup, boys girls both, is always highly anticipated, and then
somebody head to head really didn't do a ton for your Cantrell. Never hurts you, but you really need to get out there and play some of the top teams in the state and perform well against those teams. Quick break. When we come back, we're going to see if we can snatch a couple interviews, but I think they're about to head back. We'll see what we can do, but either way.
Well, our answer is everything, because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lines. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry, Mine Service Company.
When you're looking for high quality at a fair price, shotguns, rifles, handguns, ammo, jewelry, electronics, go with the winner, JT's Gun & Pawn. Stock up now, all the ammo and gear you're going to need. A nice selection of jewelry, electronics, oh yeah, TVs, iPads, laptops, game systems, all at low prices at JT's. JT's Gun & Pawn, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturdays, 439-4347.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call James Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
February is National Children's Dental Health Month, and Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, wants to remind you about our dental department. Our professional dental staff performs dental prophylaxis, a procedure performed to clean the teeth thoroughly, an important treatment for halting the progression of periodontal disease and gingivitis. Schedule your kids an appointment for an exam, cleaning, and or sealants. Little Flower Clinic accepts most major insurances, Medicare and Medicaid. Call 487-9505.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard is strongly committed to our community's development, investing in a wide range of business and local organizations. You need the support of a local bank that is looking for ways to help you succeed. That's what People's Bank and Trust is all about. They always have your best interest at heart. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, strongly committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Back here courtside at the John C. Combs Arena at Perry Central High School. Perry Central and Hazard doubleheader action tonight. Both teams back in the locker rooms. The girls team are back in the locker room. Looks like they're coming back out right now. Perry Central is at this point right now leading in the seeding for the district with a 14-8 record. They're undefeated in the district. Hazard 11-11 on the season, and they're battling at this point in time for the number 2 seed or the number 3 seed, along with Leslie County. And at this point, I think Buckhorn would be your 4 seed. But exciting time for the kids, coaches, and fans. Perry Central, like I said, 14-8, led by Emily Neese and Kyra McAlarness, both double-figure scorers. Veterans, played a lot of basketball for Perry Central. Coach Todd Howard's Hazard Lady Dogs, led by Laura Everidge, Maddie Frontample, and Hannah Caudill, 3 double-figure scorers for the Bulldogs. And we're within 3 minutes of game time here. Nathan Little's rejoined me here at court at the table, and I think we're about ready to get some action going, Nate.
I believe so, yeah. We're getting pretty close here to starting the pregame festivities. And it's going to be a big night of basketball here. Got a pretty good crowd coming in, and I think it's only going to get larger as the game goes on. Obviously,
this should be a good crowd.
Should be good. Really, as far as the girls, Perry Central, they've got a big win here over Leslie County, and that was really the last hurdle for them. They had already beaten Buckhorn, they had already beaten Hazard.
Right.
Really needed to see what they could do, and really they kind of ran them out of the gym.
Yeah, they played well, and this doesn't. It's not completely decided, but it's very, very close.
Yeah. The biggest thing that could stand in Perry Central's way right now is the Hazard Bulldogs, because if the Hazard Bulldogs pick up this win tonight, that totally changes everything.
It does. It does.
Because then you're looking at maybe a 3-way tie,
and it could get really interesting then on how you even go about it. It can be a tough thing to decipher, I guess.
And of course, Buckhorn and Leslie, they play tomorrow. That's gonna factor into the seeding. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Buckhorn and Perry, do they have to play again? They've only played once, or they played twice?
I don't know exactly how. I don't know if they're going to play again. I know Leslie and Perry are going to play on the 15th at Leslie, and it could factor in, but it's one of those deals where even if it's a tie at that point, it would come down to the Cantrell rankings, and Perry Central is on top of Leslie County in that as well.
Absolutely.
So just gotta wait and watch it play out and see how it unfolds.
We'll see where it goes. But if you win them all, it don't matter.
That really helps.
If you win them all,
we did that a few times, and it's kind of nice as you're moving close to tournament time that you really don't worry much about it, because you already got that thing taken care of.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get this one tipped off. Perry Central versus Hazard. Girls up next on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Just in time for the biggest game of the season, Kimber Furniture is having their Super Bowl free TV event. Kimber's has great sale prices store-wide on all the best-selling brands. With your minimum purchase, Kimber will give you a free flat-screen TV, all the way up to a 75-inch screen. Whether you're a football fan or not, this is an incredible offer, and it's only at Kimber's in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy, or are you unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers convenience items, drive-through delivery, compound medication, and more. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a name you know and can trust at RX Discount Pharmacy.
Nobody beats the Big Kahuna, East Kentucky's world-class premier car wash, giving you the ultimate car wash, the most modern and advanced car wash experience available today. Check out the new ceramic car wash option. It's incredible. Big or small, they clean them all. Nobody beats the Big Kahuna car wash, located next to Fazoli's in Hazard. Single wash or memberships are available. Free vacuums with wash or memberships. For East Kentucky's best car wash, remember the Big Kahuna.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-385.
Sit down to the starting lineups.
At one guard, wearing number 13, Heidi Bentley. At another guard, wearing number 20, Autumn Ramey. At the other forward, number 11, Laura Everidge. And at center, number 30, Hannah Cottle. Hazard is coached by head coach Todd Howard. And now the starting lineups for your Lady Commodores. Starting at one guard, a sophomore, number 3, Taylor Couch. At forward, a sophomore, number 14, Brooklyn Cornett. At guard, a junior, number 24, Cheyenne Couch. At guard, a junior, number 13, Kyra McAlarness. And at guard, a senior, number 20, Emily Neese. The Lady Commodores are coached by head coach Misty McAlarness. Officials for tonight's contest, Mr. Jimmy Cecil, Mr. Brian Johnson, and Mr. Roger Fairchild.
We're back. Here we go, folks. Perry Central Hazard girls action here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Any last thoughts, Coach, before we get things rocking?
Well, there's one thing about this game. It's not going to be lacking in action. It's going to be an up and down affair. Both teams love to play up tempo.
Here we go. The Perry Central Commodores control the tip. Nearly lose it out of bounds. Cheyenne Couch needs some help. Trapped against the sideline. She dribbles out of there. And here we go.
Hazard starting out in a man-to-man.
Brooklyn Cornett in the corner. She finds Emily Neese. Spin move up. No good. Ball tipped back. And rebound going to be controlled by the Bulldogs. And here comes the Bulldogs the other way. And nice little, little forearm shiver. Going to stop the...
Emily Neese picking up her first foul 20 seconds into the game. I'm sure that's not what she wanted or Coach McAlarness.
Yeah, not necessary. Just over pursued a little bit with that forearm and going to pick up her first foul. Now the Bulldogs are going to work around a Perry Central zone. Left wing inside, straight to the basket, up, in, and the foul. Fronapple going to put it in for 2 and then have a shot at a 3-point play. So Bulldogs strike first, Coach.
Yeah, then they got to be happy with this kind of start.
3-0, 7:10 to play first quarter. And the Bulldogs coming out, showing a little pressure. Perry Central gets ahead of it. In the corner to Taylor Couch. Finds Cheyenne Couch back to the top of the key with Kyra McAlarness. And they continue working around the 3-point line. Working against this Bulldog defense. Cornett in the corner. She's cut off by Cottle. Finds Neese. You go to McLaurin's down low, and she is hit from behind. Heidi Bentley going to pick up the foul, and it's going to be Perry Central ball out of bounds. 6:49 to play. Ball into Neese. Back to Cheyenne Couch. Couch drives baseline, off the glass and in.
Oh, nice move.
3-2.
Nice move.
Just reversed, pivoted, reversed the other way, and puts it off the glass. And good-looking shot. And here we go, Bulldogs to the basket. Bentley can't get it to go. Up ahead to Taylor Couch. The Commodores have it. 3-2. Hazard leads it. Emily Neese going to step into a three. Nails it. 5-3. Perry Central on top for the first time with 6:15 to go in the first
And Nathan,
quarter.
this is what we expected. Up-tempo basketball.
Go Bulldogs. Working on this Perry Central defense. High post. Little high-low action down there with Cottle. Cottle can't get the shot to go. Ball going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to go Perry Central's way. 5-3 Commodores.
In the earlier game that Perry and Hazard played, Brooklyn Cornet had a big game that night and really was one of the major factors in the win for Perry Central. So she wants to have a repeat of that, I'm sure.
We go 5:50 on the clock. Perry Central with the basketball. Up 2 here in the first quarter. Emily Neese, nice drive to the basket. Puts it in. 7-0 run by the Commodores. 7-3 lead. 5:35 to go first quarter. There we go. Ball down low to Collar. She gets it in. 7-5. Hazard with the press. Commodores lead it by 2. Hazard stops the bleeding. They'll try to stop the Commodores with their defense here. Cornet to Couch. Couch top of the key, left side to McIlharnis. Pump fake, triple threat. She finds Cheyenne Couch. Give and go action, but tapped out of bounds by Heidi Bentley, so it's going to be Perry Central ball.
Perry Central's trying to do that little give and go action, that cutter coming through on everything, and it so far it's giving them some good looks.
Missed the shot off of the inbound, and here come the Bulldogs. Chance to tie the game up. They're going to take the shot. No good. Elbow jumper is not there, and here comes Perry Central the other way. Emily Neese crosses over, finds Taylor Couch. Corner 3, no good. Ball comes down to Bentley, and here come the Bulldogs. To the rack. Not there. 7-5. Your score is still 4:30 to go first quarter. Now Perry Central with the ball off the missed shot. McIlharnis guarded by Bentley. She goes to Taylor Couch to the corner. Emily Neese comes and gets it. Cheyenne Couch, top of the key. Back to Neese. Corner to Couch. Looking inside to Neese. She's covered up. Couch puts it on the floor. And they'll work it around the three-point line. McIlharnis. Double team. Finds Cheyenne Couch for 3. Splash. 10-5 Commodores. 4:05 to play first quarter.
Well, if Perry Central gets Cheyenne Couch going at this time in the year, it really could be a big factor for them down the stretch of the season.
Three-pointer no good by the Bulldogs. And here we go, coming the other way. Perry Central. It'll be a three-point attempt again. Oh, and it's good. 13-5. Timeout. Bulldogs after McIlharnis nails the 3. We're going to take a break with them. 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Perry Central leads at 13-5 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
February is Heart Month, a time to focus on your health. You have the power to take action to protect yourself against heart disease, and ARH wants to help you prioritize your heart health. ARH cardiology clinics offer expert personalized care, including screenings and heart-healthy lifestyle planning, all close to home. To find an ARH cardiology clinic near you, visit arh.org/cardiovascular and schedule an appointment today. Your heart is in good hands with ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
We're back, folks. 3:42 to play here in the first quarter. Going to be Perry Central leading it. And Bulldog basketball. Working a little two-man game there with Bentley and Frontapple. Down low to Cottle. Up and in, and the foul.
Oh, second foul on Emily Neese. Man, that could be a big factor in this ball game.
Ugh. We go 13-8. Her and you see Ashlyn Dixon get set ready to check into the game. Her and McElharness got into some foul trouble against Leslie County, but they were able to kind of stagger their minutes. McElharness bring up her name. She goes to the rack. Going to put it off the glass. Short, but going to be called. Going to draw the foul and get a chance to get a couple at the free throw line. (14-8).
And I missed who that foul was on.
Did not catch it. Next one up and in. 15-8. Commodores on top by 7.
Prairie Central shooting the ball so well. They look confident shooting the ball right now.
Largest lead of the game. Oh, jumper no good there for the Bulldogs. Just been a lid on the basket for a bit here. McElharness in transition. Going to have the ball knocked out of bounds. Oh, she's going to lose it out of bounds. So it's going to be hazard basketball off the turnover. Three-point basket. Bulldogs.
Way out there by Frontapple.
Bulldogs getting it going here in the first quarter finally. And here we go. McElharness can't get it to go. Oh, Bulldogs don't secure the rebound. And Dixon comes out of there with it.
Dixon's a quick little old girl. She gets after it.
We'll work it around the three-point line. Dixon finds Cornet high post. Back to the basket. She finds Dixon. She's going to put it on the floor, put up the little floater in. 17-11. 2 minutes on the clock. 6-point
difference,
lead.
making a difference.
And Perry Central wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with in 30 seconds. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle, so you can skip the trip to the ATM and send funds directly to friends and family from your First Trust Bank app. Zelle is available in financial institutions across the country, creating a network of trusted partnerships that allow money to move quickly and securely. Whether you need to split the rent or last night's dinner, do it with ease and confidence using Zelle. Creating partnerships that make local banking easier is another reason you can look to us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC.
We're back, folks. 17-11 here on the in the first quarter. 2 minutes to go, Coach, and it has been Perry Central pushed it up to a 7-point lead there. Now it's back to a 6-point lead, but Bulldogs still hanging around.
Yeah, you know we'll have to wait and see how the foul trouble goes with Emily Neese, because that's a big factor.
And Cottle down low going to pick up another foul on the Commodore.
It comes on Young.
Yeah. First free throw up is good. Lead down to 5, 17-12 to go, 150 here in the first quarter. Next free throw on the way, and it is good. Lead down to 4. And Hazard pressing once again. Perry Central. McElharness just puts her head down and beats it herself. To the corner to Couch. Couch down low to Young. Young off the glass and in. 19-13. She's been a fresh
Young,
lift for the Commodores.
She really has. She's been playing well for them lately. She got some length about her. Big long girl and got long arms. I know as she gets a little more experience, she's going to be a factor.
Bulldogs lost that out of bounds, and here we go. Commodores with the basketball. Down low to Couch to McElharness. Going to fire the three. No good, but rebounded by Dixon. Over to Taylor Couch. Deep three. Back iron. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Laura Everidge has it coming the other way. Guarded by Dixon. Goes to her left. They work it down low. Back. Around for the three. No good. Ramey on the three. Can't get it to go. And the ball going to
I thought that went out on the Lady Dogs, but
careen out of bounds, and it's going to be Bulldog ball. Up top to Cottle. And back to Cottle, and she gets it to go. She's having a nice little game to start things off. 19-15.
I'll tell you what, she's having a nice season. Hannah Cottle has really made strides all year long. Every time I see her play, she gets better.
35 points. McElharn is going to find a spot to get freed up for the shot and drill it. 22-15, lead back at 7. Under 30 to play, first quarter. Front Apple has it. They're going to work it back around to her. And continue. Oh, here we go. Jumper, no good. Rebound tracked down. Down low to Front Apple. She's going to be blocked. And we're going to have a jump ball called. So it's going to stay with Hazard.
Young made a good play there.
11 seconds to go, and that'll give Hazard one shot. But Perry Central will most likely get the ball to start the second quarter. And ball tapped out of bounds by Cornet, so it's going to be Hazard with 9.3 seconds on the clock.
Brooklyn Cornet's got her hands full with Hannah Cottle.
Working it around. Jumper, no good. Rebounded up and in at the buzzer. Eddington got it to go. 22-17. Your first quarter score. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nothing goes along better with sports than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Open until 11 p.m. weekdays and until midnight on the weekends. Don't feel like going out? It's not a problem with Papa John's. Call your order in at 439-2332 or place your order online at papajohns.com, and they deliver. Right now, get one large pizza with up to 5 toppings or a specialty pizza online. Just use promo code 1799-8NY. Papa John's Pizza in a class of its own, located on Highway 15 North in Hazard.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Company. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and more. You might want to consider using your 2023 tax refund for a new roof, new windows, or new doors. Or maybe you need mobile home parts. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales. Come say hi to their friendly to work with staff. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5. Call for more information, 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road.
Welcome back, folks. Here we are to start the second quarter, 22-17. Perry on top of the Bulldogs.
Perry Central ball starting out here second quarter, and got Emily Neese back in the game with those 2 fouls. This could be an interesting development. They need her on the floor, but they don't need her to get in any worse foul trouble.
Here we go. McElharnis has it in the corner, finds Couch. They go to the logo to Emily Neese. Front Apple in front of her. Neese to her right, back to her left. To the rack. Looks down, finds Young, gets it to go. 24-17. Lead back up to 7, ties the largest of the game. Here comes the Bulldogs. Everidge has it. Backs up. She's top of the key. Dribbles to her right, finds Front Apple. Front Apple screen from Eddington. She picks up her dribble, has to get rid of it. Bentley with the ball. Spin move in the lane, blocked by Young.
Hayden Young, 2 blocks so far here early in this ballgame. She wants more minutes, Nate.
Yeah, ball out of bounds. They're going to go straight in to Everidge. Everidge cut off. Finds Eddington. Eddington will reset the offense. Here we go. Bentley to Front Apple. Thought about the 3.
Might have got away with a walk there.
And Cheyenne Couch going to hack Hannah Cottle. So Cottle, chance to pick up a couple more from the free throw line. Free throw up and good. Hazard kind of treading water. They're not letting anybody do the get above 7 points over them. As soon as it hits that 7, now they're back down to 5. They've done a good job of bending but not breaking, not giving up another run to the Commodores. Shauna Anderson into the game. Neese finds her and she puts it in. Lead back up to 7, 26-19.
Came straight into the game and got her a bucket.
6:40 to go here in the first quarter, and we got a turnover. Bulldogs, not what you want to see. His average just has the ball in hand and looks a couple ways and doesn't put the dribble down, picks it up. Commodores, now they got a chance to get this lead out above 7. Cheyenne Couch to Emily Neese. Neese guarded by Bentley, now picked up by Fronapple. She drives to her left, finds McElharnis in the corner. She dribbles it out. Around the volleyball line, back to Neese, deep on the left wing. She's going to cut to the basket, throws it back. Three-pointer straight away for Cheyenne Couch, and it is good. 29-19, 10-point lead, largest of the game with 5:55 to go here.
And Nathan, I know from talking to Coach McElharnis, she's really been wanting Cheyenne to play this way.
And Shauna Anderson steps in the passing lane. McElharnis fires another three, no good. Anderson tracks down a rebound, but ripped away by Cottle. Going to be a jump ball. Anderson in there playing tough in her first minutes of the game.
Yeah, the post players are working. Both teams, their inside game, both teams look good, really.
Pennington checking into the game for the Bulldogs. And Everidge with the ball. Dribbles to her left. And Anderson rips it out of her hands. 2-on-1 for the Commodores. Couch back to McElharnis. Up and in, and the foul. Coach, they couldn't have played that any worse.
It still managed to score.
They scored and get the foul. They had a 2-on-1 on the end of that. Neese throws it over to, or McElharnis throws it over to Couch. Couch hesitates and gives the defenders a chance to catch up to her, and McElharnis was underneath the basket.
And I'm missing all of her. I'm having a hard time getting her fouls because the officials, they got their back turned to us. We're on the visitor side here, and it's hard to figure out who they're calling the foul on.
We'll see if we can get an update on that. But score 32-19, a 13-point lead, and Shauna Anderson had another steal on her mind, but she picks up a foul.
And I think everybody on the Prairie Central side was on pins and needles. They were afraid that could have been a foul on Emily Neese, but it wasn't.
Oh, straight into Eddington off the inbounds, and it's good to go. 32-21, 11-point lead.
Nice inbounds play. Nice inbounds play.
Cheyenne Couch with the ball. Over to Taylor Couch. Screen. Dribbles to her right. Finds McElharnis. And now Bulldogs.
Not a lot of movement here.
Bulldogs kind of changed the defense a little while ago in Perry Central. They're not getting anything early. They're having a hard time figuring it out. Oh, but there we go. McElharnis to the rack. Can't get it to go. Ball out of bounds, though, to the Bulldogs.
Tough shot. A lot of contact. Tough shot going back to her left there.
There we go, Ramey. In front Apple. Will down low to Eddington, and Anderson blocks from behind, working it around the three-point arc. Here we go. Bentley for three. The bank not open. And here comes Perry Central. Taylor Couch up ahead to McElharnis. She will pop it, and she'll do it. Splash. 35-21. You can't stare at her. You gotta check her.
You better run her off those spots. That was her third three-pointer.
Bulldogs go straight to the rack, no good. And there's an awkward fall there. Ultimately going to be out of bounds on the Bulldogs.
Seems like she's fine, but it was an awkward fall.
Yeah, McElharnis had her hands around the ball and her head. It looked like it was not fun. And here comes Harley Feltner into the game, and Brooklyn Cornett checking back in for the Commodores. Taylor Couch down low to Anderson. Anderson working on Pennington. Little baby hook, no good, and Cornett going to go over the back. So foul against the Commodores. It's going to be Bulldog ball.
I don't think that was quite the look they were wanting out of that one.
Here we go. Foul called against the Commodores. Going to go against Harley Feltner, her first.
Is it Harley or Riley? I think it's
Riley Feltner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apologies. Not the bigger Feltner. We got a big Feltner and a little Feltner. First free throw was no good. Second one. No good. 35-21.
Two big misses there.
Here we go. Commodores with the basketball. Anderson at the three-point line. To McElharna's high post. She's going to dribble down. Oh, stops, elevates. Oh, my goodness, 37-21. She's having a year, Coach.
Well, she certainly is. And with her length, if she lets the defender go by like that, she can square back up and get shots off over top of most defenders.
And that's going to be out, over and back as Ramey retreats into the backcourt to try to retrieve that one. So Perry Central basketball turnover, Bulldogs.
Lady Dogs are in a dangerous situation right now. They're down 16, and they don't appear to be really locked in on what they're trying to do.
Riley Feltner with the ball over to Taylor Couch. Deep three, no good. Rebounded by Cottle. Bulldogs coming the other way. If they can get a few buckets to get this one around 10 at the half, they'd be happy. Oh, my goodness.
That walk didn't help.
Yeah. Ran right into the back of a Bulldog, and Frontapple walks with it. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah, she made a good move and didn't see her teammate turning right into traffic.
Here we go, Perry Central. McElharna, it's another deep three, front iron, no good. Pennington with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Off to Frontapple, up ahead to Cottle, the dime, but she blows the layup. And Perry Central coming the other way. Taylor Couch, full head of steam, not stopping. She's blocked by Pennington. Pennington, outlet pass to Frontapple, up ahead to Ramey on a run out. They get it to go, 37-23, under 2 to play now. And the Commodores
they needed that basket.
Going to slow it down a bit. Here we go. Perry Central working around the three-point line. McElharna gets to the high post, gets the shot. No good. Ramey with the rebound for the Bulldogs up ahead to Frontapple. They do not have numbers, but they find an open spot there for Everidge. Everidge going to dribble it back to the three-point line, and they'll start the offense. She's going to dribble down into the paint, and she stumbles her feet.
Yeah, she dribbled herself into that miss there. Didn't have anywhere to go. Hayden Young back into the game for the Lady Doors. Got a big lineup in there now. You've got Young, Anderson, and Cornett across that back line, and you've got some size on the floor.
Perry Central basketball. Couch blocked by Cottle. Cottle, no fooling her there.
No, not at all.
Here's the Bulldogs. Average has it. Going to the rack. No good. Stripped. And they're going to be out of bounds staying with the Bulldogs. 54 seconds on the clock. Ashlyn Dixon checking in for Anderson. Up top. Working the ball around.
Lady Dogs need a good look this trip.
Average going to fire the three. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Oh, ball bounced around, though. Perry Central comes out with it.
Guess who? Hayden Young.
And Dixon has it. Back to Cheyenne Couch. 30 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs could have cut it to 12 there, or 11 with that three. And now it's going to be Perry Central holding it for maybe the last shot of the half.
I think they want Cheyenne Couch to end up with that ball.
15 seconds. They get it low to Dixon. Dixon almost loses it. 10 seconds on the clock. Cornett. Oh, just going to be a jump ball, but that was just a rough offensive possession for Perry Central, and they will get another shot at it, though.
Yeah. they don't have a lineup on the floor with a lot of ball handlers right now. This is not. They'll be lucky if they can come away with something here.
Here we go. 5 seconds to go. Taylor Couch 3. No good. Rebounded. Going to come down to Perry Central. She's going to get another shot at it at the buzzer. No good. 37-23 your score. Perry Central up after 2. We'll be back with some halftime analysis, stats, talking more about what we got the rest of the night. But Perry Central up 37-23 on Hazard on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Attention all residents in Letcher County and surrounding areas. Are you looking for a personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. Conveniently located next to Pine Mountain Grill. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Call 606-403-0001. And walk-ins are always welcome.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
There's love in every connection at Appalachian Wireless. Even if you want to connect with no credit check, no contracts, and most features are postpaid. Talking about Forward Pay, the simple, easy way to connect. And this month, get $50 off select prepaid devices and plans starting as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text. At 5 gig of data for only $29.99 per month. At 10 gig of data for only $39.99 per month. How about unlimited data for only $64.99 per month with 25 gig of high-speed data before slowing down? It's Forward Pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Gully! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Gully! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Introducing Fazoli's new stuffed shell. Jumbo pasta shell stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked in bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells, topped with plump shrimp, marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells, packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today. Only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks. Dining on tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
All right, we're back courtside here at John C. Combs Arena at Perry Central High School. First game of the doubleheader. We have the Perry Central Lady Commodores leading the Hazard Bulldogs at halftime, 37-23. Perry Central led in scoring this first half with Kyra McLarness with 16 points, 3 3-pointers, 3 of 3 from the foul line, and had a really good half. Cheyenne Couch with 2 3-pointers, 8 points, and had a real good half for her. Emily Neese, 5 points. got a little bit of foul trouble early and had to sit for a while. And she has 2 fouls, but had 5 points and didn't pick up her third one, which is very important. Hayden Young came in off the bench, had 4 points for the Lady Doors. And Shauna Anderson had 2 big points along with Ashlyn Dixon. Lady Commodores had a really good, just a really good overall first half. Hazard Bulldogs led in scoring in the first half by Hannah Cottle with 11 points. And I'm adding these up as we go here. Maddie Frontapple with 6, Autumn Ramey with 2, and Braylon Eddington with 4. Lady Bulldogs haven't encountered much. In fact, they have three total fouls for the half. Prairie Central, along with Emily Neese's 2 fouls, they have Cheyenne and Taylor Couch both with a foul each. Brooklyn Cornet, Riley Feltner, Hayden Young, and Sean Anderson all with a foul. Lady Commodores picking up a few fouls, but the only one in any foul trouble is Emily Neese at this point. The Commodores led in rebounding by Hayden Young off of the bench, who also had 2 big block shots. Brooklyn Cornet, 2 rebounds. Kyra McAlarn's 2. A couple other people had 1, but that was pretty much the halftime rebounds. Them for the Hazard Lady Dogs, Hannah Cottle had 2 rebounds. Laura Everidge 2. A couple other players with 1 each. Good half of basketball, and we are now inside 4 minutes here, getting ready for the second half, and I think we're going to see a lot of action in this second half. Lady Commodores lead at halftime 37-23. We'll be back in a minute.
Don't spend another minute suffering from pain. Let the staff at Fugit Family Chiropractic provide you with the leading edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from chronic neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, let our highly knowledgeable and experienced team help you. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg. No referral needed and walk-ins are welcome.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to savings. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
For nearly 60 years, LKLP Community Action has been helping improve the lives of those in need throughout our communities. With programs and services that assist people of all ages, LKLP works to empower people, improve quality of life, and combat poverty. From transportation, education, and workforce support to assistance with family advocacy, home energy, safety, and more, LKLP is your go-to community partner. Find your county outreach office at www.lklp.org.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and lab to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/hazard.
At HydenCitizensBank.com, the bank never closes. You can check balances, transfer funds, and even pay all of your bills online. And best of all, it's free. Don't let your busy schedule keep you from getting your banking done. Do it online at HydenCitizensBank.com. And if you don't have an account, come in and see one of our friendly staff members at any of our 4 convenient locations. It's banking the way you want it, anytime, any place. At HydenCitizensBank.com, we're always open. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
All right, we're back here courtside. Both teams going to their huddle. Less than 30 seconds to go before we get back to action. Perry Central's up 37-23 at halftime. Well played first half by Perry Central in particular, and actually Hazard had a pretty good half. Didn't shoot it quite as well as Perry did, and it just turned it over a little bit, but still a ball game, and should be a good ball game. We got a nice crowd coming in here at Perry Central tonight. We both sides feeling in pretty good. Those of you that and most of you all understand this rivalry. Both these teams are vested in this rivalry. It's a big deal to all of them, and it won't be any different tonight. Both teams are going to get after it. This second half, I'm sure, is going to be an exciting one, and then the boys' game, always a big deal. So we are getting ready. Nate back with us here, getting ready to settle in for this second half. Hazard starting out with the side out here, down 37-23.
I ain't settled in for nothing. I ain't rested all day. But here we go. Front Apple jumper, no good. Rebounded by Ramey, and the Bulldogs going to work it around to Bentley and back to Ramey at the logo. Back to Bentley, right wing. Dribbles to her left. Finds Average. Cottle for it in the paint with Cornet on her hip. Cottle's going to come up, set the screen. Average calls a new play.
Perry Central playing man coming out here in this second half of the half court, and look like they're helping pretty good. You don't have a whole lot of trapping or anything out of it. They're just playing good, solid man-to-man defense.
Yeah, they force the miss there, and Couch going to head to the basket. Can't get it to go. Got a miss on the other end. So here comes the Bulldogs. Bentley off the side of the backboard, out of bounds. No good. Going to be 37-23. 7:05 to play, third quarter.
A minute in, no score.
Here we go. Taylor Couch to Cheyenne Couch. Just in front of the logo, dribbles to her right to Emily Neese. And Commodores up 14 as Neese gets down to McElhone. She's going to be blocked by Bentley. Here comes Front Apple. She is
nice
pocket picked by Couch. 3-on-3. Couch going to just pop the three. In and out. No good. McElhone gets the board and puts it in. Commodores back on top by 16. And
that happened because of Taylor Couch. She just made a heads-up steal, got it out there, and missed the three, but McElhone was able to stick it back in.
Commodores were able to do what they did in the first half without the help for Emily Neese for the most part, as Bentley misses the shot. And here comes the Commodores. McElhone dribbles to her right, finds Emily Neese left wing, guarded by Everett, screen from Cornet. Neese stood up at the free throw line. She finds Cheyenne Couch, and they continue to work this ball around. It's Hazard defense. Cheyenne Couch, left side of the volleyball line, down to Taylor Couch, double team, but gets it up. Can't get it to go. Cornet.
Brooklyn Cornet with a nice putback.
Yep. Couch has missed a couple, but she's been active, taking good shots.
I tell you,
Commodores
Taylor Couch may not be the biggest player on the floor, but she's not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Average for three, no good. Here comes
Neese with a rebound.
The Commodores. Neese over to McElhone. Deep three, no good. Rebound by Brooklyn Cornet, and she's going to be fouled by Cottle, going to go to the free throw line. 41-23, Commodores by 18. 5:16 to go, third quarter. Ball up and in. Cornet good on the first free throw. This free throw would put the Commodores up by 20. The largest of the game, and it rolls out.
Hit every inch of the rim there, didn't it?
Here comes Bentley to Everidge. Everidge in the lane. Going to have it knocked out of bounds by a Commodore.
Everidge, a left-hander, and she loves to drive back left and kind of get into her sweet spot. She's really really a hard driver when she loves to get to the rim.
And easy one up and in.
Is it Ramey?
Yep. Commodores get it.
Just snuck out the backside there, did you?
Commodores get it up the court in a hurry after the made shot, but Hazard cuts the lead to 17. Neese on the block. Stood up. Finds Ashlyn Dixon. They'll get it to Cheyenne Couch. Back to Neese. They'll reset the offense. Top of the key, McElharnis. Showed the three, took it to the rack, misses the shot, but Cornett puts in another
again. Cornett there again. She got 5 in the quarter here already.
And stood up, and the ball squirts out of there. Commodores come out of there with it.
Ashlyn Dixon getting a hand on that one.
No good on the shot, and here we go.
Ashlyn Dixon with the rebound. Emily Neese, nice smooth play by the senior there.
21-point lead for the Commodores. And the Bulldogs got a host of subs ready to come in. They're going to call the foul on McElharnis as she tries to wrap it up as Bentley gets into the lane. 3:52 to play, third quarter, and it is all Commodores here in the second half.
Commodores outscored the Bulldogs 9-2 so far this half. Coach Howard, I think he's a little irritated. I don't think he feels real good about his team's effort right now. So yeah, I think he had wholesale substitutions.
Yep, he is not happy with that, and the second unit comes in. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Commodores. Here we go. Tapped out of bounds by the Commodores again on the next inbounds.
I know we've mentioned Hayden Young a lot tonight. She's just so active. She's touching a lot of loose balls.
Here we go. Bulldogs finally get it in. And going to be a foul call.
I think it's going to be on Ashlyn.
Yeah, they're going to Yeah, they're going to send it the other way, Coach.
I think I missed it. I didn't. But officials for years have been telling me I wasn't a very good referee.
Here we go. Perry Central with the ball. Emily Neese dribbles it in, and she kicks it out to Couch for three. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. And they are off and running. Trying to cut into this lead. 3:15 to go, third quarter. They are down 20+. Pennington with it, high post.
I tell you, Perry Central's playing pretty solid defense
looks
right
over
now.
Ramey,
Making
pump
everything
fake to the
difficult.
rack, puts it in. Lead back under 20, 46-27 after Ramey's deuce.
For these first 5 minutes of the second half, Ramey has been the offense for Hazard. She has their only 4.
Ball up, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, out to Ramey. Ramey playing through, I imagine maybe a broken nose. It's going to be a foul called against Cornett.
I think she did suffer a broken nose early in the year, or actually right before Christmas. May had to have had a little bit of surgery to get things lined back out, and having to play in that mask. And you know that's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
Nope, you see that. You have to, and going to be a foul call, going to head to the free throw line. Eddington going to get to shoot a pair. You see that in professional sports quite a bit, and you have to wear those for a long time because your nose is susceptible.
Yeah, that's not something that heals overnight.
First free throw up and in. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Anderson of the Commodores. And here come the Commodores. Emily Neese over to Cheyenne Couch, to Taylor Couch in the corner. Back to Emily Neese. And Commodores going to drive it in. Little floater in the lane. Good to go. Lead back up to 20.
Emily Neese just really so poised when she makes a move like that.
Eddington cut off down low. They kick it around to Ramey. Thought about the three. Going to sling it around one more time. No good. And rebound track down. Ramey going to take a three. Back iron. No good. Tapped out to the Commodores. Here comes Taylor Couch on a break, and she's going to be fouled.
So that's going to be on Ramey, I think.
Free throw up and in. Taylor Couch, another shot. And rims out. 21-point lead, 49-28, 1:45 to go, third quarter. Ramey has it for the Bulldogs, and they continue to work it around the three-point line. Looking to get it. They got high post, low post action. They're trying to get something going, but Perry Central is covering it up with his zone coach.
Yeah, Perry looks like they've gone to a 1-2-2, and they're playing it in tight. And I think they're going to make the Bulldogs make some jump shots.
Yep, and they try to throw an entry pass, but the Commodore defense just not buying it. Yeah, they were definitely daring them to beat them from three. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Perry by 21. Emily Neese off to Hayden Young. Over to Taylor Couch, back to Emily Neese, just kind of weaving back and forth.
And they're taking their time here. They're in a great position right now to put the ball game away, so they're in no hurry.
Ball into McElharnis on the post. Triple teams, but she turns around and puts it off the glass and in.
Nice move. Took her time on that one and used her size.
51-28, 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Bulldogs nearly throw it away. Pennington comes out of there with it. Ramey has it. Back to Pennington. Pennington going to be hit by Young. Gets it to go and the foul. 51-30.
Kaylee Pennington having a solid year for the Bulldogs, freshman, and it's really, when she comes in the game, she comes in looking to score.
Pennington, free throw up, and 51-31, lead down to 20. Timeout, Bulldogs. Full timeout. We'll take it with 24 seconds to go in the third. Perry by 20 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Community. That's what your local independent pharmacist believes in. We've been part of your community for years. We live where you live and raise our families alongside of yours. As a local business, we continue to give back to the community we serve because it's our home too. You know us, trust us, and come to us for more than just the right prescription. You come here for prop-friendly service where you are more than just a shopper. You're part of our extended family.
The Medicine Shop of Hayden. Your neighbors, 672-8705.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back, folks. 51-31. Perry by 20. Going to be their ball here with 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. And continuing to try to build this lead. Coach Howard pressing with these young players. They get it up with 15 seconds on the clock.
Lady Doors took their time there, and they're looking for that last shot.
Couch goes to the right. McElharnis comes through, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Cornett. Commodore is going to have another shot at it at the end of the third quarter. In Nice for two at the buzzer, no good. And that's going to take us to the fourth quarter where the Perry Central Commodores lead the Lady Bulldogs 51-31. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry. Mine Service Company.
We're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. And, Coach, it has been all Perry Central so far.
Yeah, they looked good in that third quarter. They came out and just really went to work, built that lead. Now they're up 20. And I think they will play a little slower, but they're not going to call it off and just play half court. I think that would work against how they play.
And here we go, Perry Central, Cheyenne Couch. Emily Neese to corn it up and in, and the foul. Bulldogs back out there with the most of the complement of their starters, but they do have Pennington and Cottle down there.
Brooklyn Cornett didn't score in the first half, but she's had a good second half so far. 3-point play there, had 5 in the third quarter, so she's up to 8 points and really having another good ball game.
And there's a steal, so she gets the 3-point play and a steal on the other end. Taylor Couch thought about the three, leaves it off for Cheyenne Couch straight away. 3-point basket, rattles it in. 57-31.
And Nathan, I'm telling you, if Cheyenne Couch plays like this, Perry Central is a dangerous, dangerous team.
Foul going to be called against Cornett as she fouls Cottle on the entry, but should be ball out of bounds. Here we go. Front Apple over the top to Average. Average picked up by Couch. They go to the corner. The Front Apple back to Average. Average.
I think she lost that one going up.
Kind of sandbags one, and it hits out of bounds. So it's going to be Perry Central basketball, and here comes the Bulldog press. Neese to Cheyenne Couch, back to Neese, and they're going to beat the press slowly, methodically. 6:50 to go in regulation. Perry by 26. McElharnis to Taylor Couch, to Emily Neese, to Cheyenne Couch in the high post. Back to the basket. She finds Emily Neese, clears it out for her, and Cornett going to be bumped going up. Not a lot there, but probably enough to send her to the free throw line. So, and that was a nice little play there for Cheyenne Couch. Emily Neese probably could have just stuck with it, took the short jumper, or maybe tried to push the issue the rest of the way. But either way it goes, she dumps it down to Taylor Couch, who's going to get a couple of free throws, makes the first. Second one up and in. 59-31. Lead up to 28 with 6:30 to go.
That was just a nice drop off there by Emily.
Three-pointer for the Bulldogs. Rims out, no good. Ball tapped out, and the Commodores have it. Up ahead to Cheyenne Couch, guarded by Eddington. She finds Taylor Couch. Over to Emily Neese, and they'll start the offense. Neese straight to the basket. Cottle gets in there and gets loose. Neese gets it, finds
Nice
Taylor
recovery.
Couch. And going to draw
recovery by Emily Neese.
Hits the deck, finds Taylor Couch along the baseline, and Couch just drives it into Eddington, who had her hands up in the air, but she was still moving. So it's going to be a couple free throws for Couch, and the first one is good.
Bounces that one in.
60-31. Emily Noble checking in for Emily Neese. Free throw up. Back iron, no good. Lead still at 29. 6:06 to go. And here we go. Bulldogs trying to get cut into this one. But Perry Central, that stingy defense. Bentley, gets the ball back. Can't get it to go. Going to be out of bounds. Going to stay with Hazard.
Yeah, Hazard's just really having a difficult time getting any looks at the basket. They're just having a hard time.
Here we go. Bulldog ball. Average. The corner to Front Apple. She's double teamed. Going to fire over top of Cornet, though. Can't get it to go. And going to be a foul called.
McInerney's got that one. She was a half step slow getting that loose ball.
Yeah. And here comes Harley Feltner. Checking in for McInerney's. Here we go. Ball into Ramey. She fires the three. Splash. 60-34. Lead down to 26.
Ramey has been one of the few bright spots offensively for the Bulldogs tonight.
Couch all the way to the rack and in. 62-34. Coast to coast.
Nice runner, too, in the lane.
And here we go. Average fires the three. It's good. Same spot from Ramey. Lead down to 25. 5:10 to play. Couch going to be fouled by Cottle. Hayden Young into Perry Central's lineup. Cheyenne Couch going to take a break. So Perry Central got some of the youngsters out there, Coach.
Yeah, they do.
And they throw it away, and here comes Hazard. McInerney's up ahead, or not McInerney's, but up ahead to Eddington out of bounds. That was Front Apple. Just a little too high for Eddington.
And Maddie's had a tough ball game. Things haven't went her way.
Perry Central, throws it into Couch at the most dangerous spot on the court, but she gets rid of it. Here comes the Commodores. Working it around. Couch going to fire the three. It's
and
good.
Hit it.
She's come alive here the last little bit.
Yeah.
65-37, lead back up to 28.
6 points in the quarter.
Ramey to Eddington, high post to Cottle. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Cornet of the Commodores. And here comes Taylor Couch. Splits two defenders. Dumps it down to Harley Feltner. Can't get it to go. And foul called against the Commodores. Here comes Ashlyn Dixon. And Perry Central, Taylor Couch, the lone starter out there.
They're going to stay in that tight zone and try to make Hazard make outside shots, and they've struggled with that so
average.
far.
They hit three in a row now.
As I say, that average buries a three-pointer.
65-40, 25-point lead. Dixon splits a couple. Three-pointer by the Commodores, no good. And Dixon goes up high for that rebound and going to tie it up. And going to go to Hazard. And once she was that high and grabbed onto the ball, she was going to take a spill.
She got up on that though. Ashley Dixon skying.
Here we go. Front Apple straight away three. It's good. 4 threes in a row for the Bulldogs. Lead down to 22. Here comes Ashlyn Dixon. Loses it out of bounds. And Coach McInerney has seen enough.
Yeah, bring some of the starters back.
Here comes Cheyenne Couch, Brooklyn Cornet, Emily Neese, and Cheyenne Couch, Kyra McInerney. And Couch is already out there, so it's all 5 starters now. It's all 5 starters.
I think the 4 threes were enough.
Another three, and it splashes it 5 in a row. Lead down to 19 with 3:25 to play. The press is on. Nice splits a few, and she's going to dribble it out. Finds McElharness. She's trapped underneath the basket, and they'll try to get it back out of there. Nice has it at the logo.
That was a wise decision there.
McElharness heading towards the basket. They find Couch for three out of the corner. Nails it. 68-46. Lead back up to 22. And Couch going to jar the ball loose, but Hazard comes up with it. And Brooklyn Cornet going to hammer Average. It's going to send them to the line for two.
These teams are both still getting after it.
Free throw up and in. Lead down to 21. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by Cheyenne Couch. Over to Emily Neese and back to Couch. Taylor Couch in the corner. Better put a hand in her face because she's going to let them fly. Yeah. Emily Neese has to track down the ball.
She's ready to do a heat check at any minute.
Here we go. Couch for three. Nails it. 71-47.
3 threes in the quarter.
So a 12-point fourth quarter for Taylor Couch. Oh, ball knocked off of Front Apple's leg, and the Commodores track it down. Couch for another three. No good. You couldn't have paid me anything to say that was.
I thought it was going to. It looked good.
But here come the Bulldogs. Down 24, under 2 minutes to play. Still playing hard. Front Apple directing traffic. She gets the ball back, trapped on the baseline. Going to be a foul called on McElharness. Ball out of bounds. I'm lying to you. They're going to say free throws. They had 4 fouls up on the board, so they've not.
I thought it was too.
That was the 5th. Free throw good. Free throw up and in. 71-49. Here come the Commodores. And a foul called. And free throw up and in. McElharness gets it to go. 1:40 on the clock. Next free throw up and good. 73-49. Here we go. Hazard can't get it to go. Emily Neese gets the rebound with 1:30 on the clock. Commodores up 73-49. And they're going to stop the clock. Get a handful of subs in. And that one, big round of applause for the Commodore starters.
Been a really good ball game for the Lady Doors. They've a good week so far for them. You know, they had a 23, 25-point win against Leslie County, and they come back here in another district ball game, and looks like they're going to come away with a 20-plus point win again.
Throw it away. Average comes off the other end, gets it to go. 73-51. Feltner throws it away. Back-to-back turnovers for the Commodores. Average can't get that one to go. Going to be a foul in the back by Anderson. There's going to be 2 free throws coming for Bentley. Bentley had a slow night too. 73-52 makes the first free throw. Unless I missed it, It feels like she's had a slow night. 73-53.
No, she has. This has not been a typical game for her.
3 turnovers back-to-back for the Commodores, and the Bulldogs cut it to under 20. 18-point lead and nearly get the steal on the inbounds. Commodores get a couple more subs in. Harley Feltner, Ashlyn Dixon coming in. Bulldogs have not stopped playing. Ball in to Riley Feltner. Over to Anderson. Anderson.
Handling that ball.
Man, the Mack truck running the break and dribbles it out of bounds.
Made a good move there.
34.2 ticks on the clock. 18
Nate, player of the
lead.
game, what do you think? I know Kyra McLaren has had a big game. She's 20-plus scoring and leading rebounder, looks like.
3-pointer from Front Apple. Lead down to 15, Coach. With 18 seconds to go, Riley Feltner going to back it up. But, this is – McLaren has just been too tough this game.
Yeah.
Under 10 seconds to go. Anderson driving, tries to get it down to Feltner. No good. And we got a foul called.
Why? Kyra McLaren, player of the game. She's had a really big game.
So Hazard going to shoot a couple free throws. And honestly, on the scoreboard, this one, when all is said and done, not going to look that bad. 73-59 makes this next free throw, cut it to 13, but a lot of this was done
I was going to say
in
that
the waning minutes,
Looks are deceiving, and I'm sure that Coach Howard would tell you the same thing. It may not be a blowout score-wise, but it was Hazard by midway in the game was out of it.
73-60. Commodores take down Hazard by 13, led by as many as 29, I believe. May have gotten to 30 at one point. But big-time game, and our player of the game, Kyra McElarnis. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk to our player of the game. Hopefully, if we can get him, we'll be right back, folks, on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
When you're looking for high quality at a fair price, shotguns, rifles, handguns, ammo, jewelry, electronics, go with the winner, JT's Gun & Pawn. Stock up now all the ammo and gear you're going to need. A nice selection of jewelry, electronics, oh yeah, TVs, iPads, laptops, game systems, all at low prices at JT's. JT's Gun & Pawn, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturdays, 439-4347.
Alice Lloyd College is now accepting applications. ALC is one of the top colleges in America for graduating students with the least amount of debt, has approximately 98% of students employed or in graduate school 6 months after graduation, is the only college in the nation that financially supports graduates, is one of only 9 work colleges in the nation, and returns 81% of students back to the region. Go online and apply today. Alice Lloyd College. Stay close. Go far.
All right, we're back courtside. The Prairie Central Lady Commodores come away with a 73-60 win over the Lady Dogs of Hazard, and we have our player of the game with us here, Kyra McLaren, 22 peak points. I think you were 5 for 5 from the free throw line, which I know you always want that. Came away with 5 rebounds. And really just set the tone tonight. You had a big ball game. Got to feel good coming off the Leslie game, and then turn around and get Hazard to do this. Feeling pretty good, huh?
It feels great knowing that we can beat 2 of the top teams in our district right here back to back, and I'm really looking forward to how the postseason can go. Yeah,
you got to be excited. You guys seem to be rounded into form. You've had a good season as a team. You individually have had a good season. You seem to be growing into being a heck of a high school player, just to be honest with you. And it's fun to watch you play. But you got more games coming up. But the season's winding down now. You already mentioned once you're looking forward to the postseason. This region's going to be a tough one, but you got to feel pretty good about your chances.
Oh, I really do. We, like you said, with the free throws, that's something we've been working on recently. And I think it really comes down to the team that can make more. And I think it matters in the tournament and the team that comes out with the win. You're
exactly right. In postseason, if you make your free throws, you're going to have a chance. And, the only other thing that I think that I want to mention to you tonight is I know you don't like your coach very much, do you?
Most of the time I like her.
You like her okay?
Most of the time.
Well, I know there's been some moments, you guys clash just a little.
We've actually had a really good year.
You all have.
I swear, yeah.
You have, and it's been a fun year for you. Playing for your mom can be a challenge. I know my daughter played for me. It can be a challenge, but at the same time, a lot of rewards, aren't there?
This is the best place to make memories.
It really is. It really is. It's fun getting that family atmosphere within your team.
Yeah.
That's the only way to go. So I'm happy that you're having a good year.
Yes.
All right, get down there with your teammates and enjoy. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
And, folks, that's going to do it here from John C. Combs Arena for the first game. Just a second. There's going to be a cheerleading thing in between. Well, looks like we're going to keep it right here for a little bit. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We're going to have you some interviews. We're going to make a spectacle of it. Perry Central's girls take down the Bulldogs, and we'll see how well the Bulldogs and Commodores fare when the boys compete here in just a little bit. Cheerleaders at half court. The crowd packed, Coach. Couldn't ask for much better.
Well, they are. It is showtime.
That's what I'm talking about. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, folks, on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Recovery and Beyond is open in Vico, and we're also excited to be open in our Hindman location. We're located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky on the Hindman Bypass. We treat men and women suffering from substance use. We also assist pregnant mothers with a goal of having healthy babies, providing mat treatment, transportation, emergency food boxes, clothing, and other personal items. In addition to parenting classes, substance use counseling, living skills, peer support, case management services, and much more.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Appalachian Wireless is spreading the love the entire month. And let me tell you how they're going to do it. Right now, we're offering up to $500 off select devices. Now that's on the Appalachian Advantage or nationwide mix and match plans. Plus, new lines get an additional $100 off. But that's not all. Find accessories, all of them, at 10% off. We are spreading the love in every connection because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. For terms and conditions, visit AppalachianWireless.com.
We're back here, folks, here at, can't say halftime, I guess post-game, pre-game stuff. We've got some cheerleading action out here. These girls, I guess, West Perry's team, they're about to perform at Nationals down in Disney, so I guess they're giving the crowd a little preview of what's to come there. But
everybody is heading to Florida.
But you, right?
Everybody but us. Are you going?
No, I'm not going. My little girl's a cheerleader, and I'm sure at some point I'll I'll be dragged down to Florida. But hey, look, I can deal with it.
Oh yeah,
I can deal with it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, these cheerleading competitions aren't for the faint of heart.
No, they're not.
It is an all-day affair.
Seems like there's a pretty good opportunity to win at some level. There's always a way to get in there and get a win somehow, because there's a lot of trophies.
There are, and these teams find their best spot to get one, and they go absolutely all out for it. And we'll see. Best of luck to these girls as they head down there. Neither of these teams immune to coming back with hardware, but let's talk a little bit about the game we just had. Perry Central's girls takes down Hazard. When it's all, final score is 13, but that was it was basically a 30-point game. It was a 30-point game when the Dogs got called off. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But the Perry Central Commodores now have beaten everybody in the district, and they've handily beaten. I don't know if they've really been tested in district play yet.
No, especially not points-wise. They came away with a 20-plus point win against Leslie. They beat Buckhorn around 30. Now they beat Hazard basically had they beat them 17 once and 13 once. Wasn't that close to that. So Perry Central is playing well. They're playing really well.
Yeah, they've got they went 1-2 against Knott County. They got a win against Owsley County. These are.
I think that's Owsley County's only loss in the 14th region. It's been 2 Perry Central.
And these are, these are good teams. But when it comes down to the stretch here this year, I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the most entertaining girls basketball tournaments we've had in a long time. I feel like.
I think so. You've got at least 4 teams that could actually win this region, and probably a couple more that may upset somebody along the way.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an interesting tournament. Boys region, probably not as many teams can factor into the mix.
It feels to me like on the boys' side, it's really, so far this season, by what we've seen, it's a 2-team race between Hazard and Breathitt. And Breathitt beat Hazard in overtime in the All-A, and Hazard got them back this week by 7 in Jackson.
I was going to say that, Breathitt. Yeah, big win for Hazard there.
So this and they play again this coming week, I believe. This week, coming or next week, they'll play again at Memorial Gym. So it should be a big deal, that game. But the Commodores, they came out, had a really good showing to start the season on the boys' side. Runners up in the Mountain Classic. They knocked off some good teams to get there. But their first, everybody had circled that big Hazard-Perry Central matchup, that first one. And Hazard really came out and put it on them. And then
I was going to say it actually ended up kind of anticlimactic. It never was in doubt. Hazard controlled the game the entire way.
And then they come back to Perry Central after a game or two, and then have a big one with Breathitt. And it's kind of the same deal. So they've had their chance against the 2 best teams that we've seen so far in this region, and they've came up a little short. I think if you're Perry Central fans, if you're the coaching staff, or you're the players, you want to see some fire tonight. You want to see something competitive.
And you're exactly right. It's time to put up or shut up. This time of the year, you're moving forward as a contender, or you're exposed as a pretender, kind of deal like that. And Perry Central went through a tough stretch after they went to Florida, and they had that. They just got back, had to face Hazard, had to face Breathitt, went to Paintsville, had a tough week. I mean, they didn't look good. They looked dead in the water, and since then they seem to be starting to put a little momentum together and playing a little better. I'm anxious to see them tonight. We may see a little bit different tonight.
We'll see. For the Bulldogs, though, you know what you're going to see. You're going to see a steady dose of Seth Cottle, a steady dose of Evan Eversole, and you got a bunch of players out there that play hard. You got the big man down low who's going to absolutely Higgins. He's gonna go after you. One thing in the last matchup that I feel like something that Perry Central didn't realize what was going to happen going into it is how much Carter Castle was going to struggle with Higgins in that matchup down low.
Yeah, it wasn't a good. It was not typical of the way Carter Castle plays. I think you'll see it a little different tonight. I think his energy level is going to be better. He was like I'd mentioned. He and the rest of his teammates were at a very low energy level coming off that trip, and I'll be surprised if we don't see a different group on the floor. I don't know if they can come up with a win or not, but I think we'll see a much more spirited team on the floor out there. So it's going to be interesting. Cheerleaders finishing up their various routines, and they're taking up the mats, and I think we actually may get ready for some more basketball.
Well, we'll see. Maybe got any? I don't know. Do we have any music performances ready to go here between games, liven things up?
You never know. You never know.
The Exiles coming out to Hazard for one more run, but no, we got. I really feel like for the Bulldogs, you just know what you're going to get. You just know what you're going to get out of them, and you're going to get good effort. If they just show up and play their game, they're better than 90% of the teams in the 14th region. I feel like if they just show up and just play their style of basketball, they're going to gut through most of the 14th region. Perry Central, in the Hazard game and the Breathitt game, I felt like they didn't shoot particularly well. Some of that was defensively. Some of it, I think, was self-inflicted. They just missed some shots.
Didn't shoot the ball well.
Against the Breathitt game, of course, if I'm not mistaken, the Hazard game was the last minutes Perry Central folks saw with Ridge Beverly on the court. He's no longer with the team. I don't think he played in the Paintsville game.
Right.
And then the Breathitt County game, he wasn't there, and he's not been there since. And against a team like Hazard, I think the way that they've done the lineup with Neese and Woods on the front of that press or pressuring guards, I think they do a lot of really good things there defensively. But it's hard to press Hazard.
It is.
It's hard to press Hazard, so you're not going to get a lot out of it. And I think down the stretch, a ball handler like Beverly, if you're playing at Hazard's pace, which they're probably going to make you play at that pace.
I would imagine too, yeah.
A guard like Beverly could help you, but there's instances where I've seen, they're running and gunning up and down the floor really quick with Woods and Neese, and you see some good things. But I think this Hazard game is one of the ones where you would, unless you can speed the Bulldogs up, I think this is one of the games that Commodores could miss Beverly in.
Yeah, they could, and I think that the key to Perry Central at this point when it comes to Hazard, they're going to have to really be physical and keep Seth Cottle out of that high post area where he likes to shoot jump shots. If you allow him to stay in that comfort zone right there, you're not going to beat Hazard.
And even if you're in the vicinity, he's going to elevate over most of your guys. Even if you're in the vicinity, you have to be there with him, and you have to be rough.
Yeah,
you have to be there with him the whole time.
You have to bump him some.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Come back. We're going to have some more in between game festivities. Got a lot of cool stuff lined up. We're going to get some interviews. We're going to take a quick break. A few minutes when we come back, more pregame action. Perry Central versus Hazard coming up next on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call? If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call? Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Introducing Fazoli's new stuffed shell. Jumbo pasta shell stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked in bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells topped with plump shrimp marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and Romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today. Only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks. Dining on. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC. Introducing Fazoli's new stuffed shell. Jumbo pasta shell stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked in bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells topped with plump shrimp marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and Romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today. Only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks. Dining on. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
This Randy Napier back courtside here with a legendary man and a legendary coach and a legendary player. And most of you all know him, Mr. Bill Fannin. William Fannin was a talented athlete and a talented coach and a man that I love dearly. We are close friends. We've had a lot of battles against each other before, but we've always been friends and just enjoyed our times together. And I ran into to Bill recently, got to talk to him a little bit, and now this is the first time I've ever got to interview you. So welcome aboard, buddy.
Thank you, Randy. I'm glad to be here, buddy. I'm glad to be with you, and I'm glad to see you again. And we truly are friends, and we've had a lot of battles on the floor, but you know, when it's over, it's over.
You know, I've told a lot of people I really feel like that if there was ever a healthy rivalry between two coaches, it was me and you.
Yeah,
we battled. We wanted to beat each other so bad we couldn't stand it.
we did.
But at the same time, you know, we were buddies as soon as it was over with.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that's the way it ought to be.
It is. And, you know, that's exactly the way it ought to be. You know, you're out there, you're trying to win for your kids, you know, and then when it's over, there's nothing you can change. You know, and why people get mad and hold grudges and all that, it's beyond me. But they do. Some people do.
I know it, but it. You know, you've been in these old ball gyms for a long time, and I've always enjoyed following you when you coached the boys. And then, you know, we were lining up against each other when we coached girls. So, you know, we spent a lot of time competing against each other. But I'm glad that we're still around, two old guys that are still around to come to the gym and enjoy nights like this.
Oh, yeah, I love this, you know, getting out and just seeing everybody, you know, and watching these kids play now and just enjoying the environment, you know, and just glad that I'm able to do that.
Yeah, heck yeah. And you know, not a lot of our sports fans know Bill as a coach, but I can tell you this. The man could shoot the basketball too. These kids out here, we got some pretty good shooters on the floor. I don't know if any of them are any better shooters than you, Bill Fannin.
I don't know, Coach. I was fortunate, I guess, you know, that I was able to shoot the ball pretty good, you know, at sometimes, you know. And a lot of times I was like other people, you know, I didn't make too many.
You know, I always felt like your demeanor helped you when it comes to playing because you don't let stuff bother you too much.
No.
You're pretty good about that, and you always were. And I think, you know, if you miss 4 or 5 shots, I think you had the attitude that, hey, I'll make one here in a minute.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, you know, that's you know, you just keep shooting, you know, and you can't let it bother you.
Yeah.
If you do, you're done for the night.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I thought you were one of those guys that could battle through a slump and still be a good player, and that kind of sets you apart from a lot of players because you see a lot of players it always affects them when things aren't going perfectly.
Oh yeah, you can come. If you follow a team, and you'll pick out a player, and if he misses the first 2 or 3 shots, you don't have to worry about him the rest of the night. He's done.
Well, you wasn't like that.
No, I wasn't like that. I may not make one, but I wasn't done shooting.
Are you still enjoying your times going to the lake and spend time at your house over there?
Yes, Randy, we love it. That's about 15 years ago, but while I could, I bought a little place over there and fixed it up so that me and Frida could enjoy it. And we spend a lot of summer months over there, times like this. We went over just after Christmas for just a couple of days to. My wife decorates for supermarket opening, so we had to go take her Christmas decorations down.
Well, sure, yeah.
But we enjoy it.
I'm glad that that's sort of the way everybody wishes it could be for them. As we get past our work years, and be able to enjoy yourself and relax and be in a place that you love like that.
Oh yeah, and just being healthy enough to go. It's a blessing.
It really is. It really is. We take that for granted, and until we have a few health issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've had a few lately, and it's made me appreciate things.
Yeah, absolutely,
a little bit more.
It will. Yes, sir. It will.
It does.
But we've been blessed.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming up and spending just a few minutes with us. Love you and Frida. You all take care of yourselves and get ready for some good, pretty spring weather so you can get back to the lake.
Yeah, all right. I love you too, man.
All right, buddy. We're going to take a break here. We'll come back. Nathan's going to get us some interviews down on the floor.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, cold truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Just in time for the biggest game of the season, Kimber Furniture is having their Super Bowl free TV event. Kimber's has great sale prices store-wide on all the best-selling brands. With your minimum purchase, Kimber will give you a free flat-screen TV, all the way up to a 75-inch screen. Whether you're a football fan or not, this is an incredible offer, and it's only at Kimber's in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Finally pointed at us, Coach. That means we can talk. All right, big game tonight. Last time you guys played down at Memorial Gym, things didn't go your way. What do you got to do differently tonight?
Well, they whipped us on both ends. Whipped us all over the gym last time. They played harder than we did. They were more aggressive than we were. They shot the ball well. Everything we didn't do, they did. So we got to try to match the intensity of the game. We got to try to do a better job of rebounding the basketball, and we got to make some shots.
Right. Well, what's the feeling with the team? You guys have lost some games here and there, but big competitive in a lot of them, but you got a big opportunity here tonight.
Well, anytime you play in this game, it's a big game, regardless of the records or where you stand. It's a cross-town rivalry that's went on for years and years and years. So you got that through into the mix, and then the first year of seeding, through in the mix, it's always a big game we play.
Coach, I already made you miss your meeting, though, but that means I get to ask another.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm sure you'll catch up with these officials before the night's over with. Right. If I had to take a guess, just don't get the sweeper out here and start sweeping again. But finally, what do you think? How does the seeding dynamic change things?
Well, it makes every game more important. You can't just sweep it under the rug if you get beat anymore, because if you get beat by one of these district teams, it puts you in a situation where you could go out in the first round.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, here we're courtside, Coach Al Holland. Coach, I ask you the same thing I asked Coach Hoskins. How has the seeding really changed things in this district?
Well, I think it makes the game so important for postseason, when you go head-to-head like that. And
Atmosphere has been really good in all of our games. Play a boy-girl doubleheader. Look tonight, one of the best crowds we've played in front of this year. So games are important. You want to play 4 and 2 and 3 a play, so it means a lot.
You guys have played well this year. The last time you guys played, you really played well both ends of the floor. What do you got to do out there tonight to kind of recapture that?
Well, they're playing good basketball. Coach does a great job with his team. Woods kid's an outstanding player. He and Kaiser, they kind of lead the team, but Castle Boy's tough in the post. These kids playing well out front. Got multiple shooters on the wings. And they play 8 or 9 kids who can all shoot the ball and handle the ball. So they pose a lot of problems for us.
The Bulldogs, the last time you guys played, Higgins really played well against Castle, played a big game all night. How important is it for the big man to play well tonight?
It is. We've got to play good defense, control the backboard. Got to stay out of foul trouble. That's really important for us. We played 2 or 3 kids off the bench, and we're a young team. We don't have any seniors, so we got a lot of youth out there.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Back to you guys.
All right, Nathan. We'll take a break here and come back just a couple minutes and kind of break down the two teams just a little bit and get ready for some basketball action.
Quality Care Medical Equipment and Scrubs in Hazard can meet all your needs, from medical equipment like diabetic shoes, post-mastectomy supplies, wheelchairs, crutches, canes, walkers, and more, to a wide variety and extended size scrub uniforms like Ned Couture, Healing Hands, Grey's Anatomy, and Cherokee. They also carry nursing shoes, medical accessories, Littman products, Vera Bradley, and more. Stop in and let them know how they can help you today at Quality Care Medical Equipment and Scrubs.
Nobody beats the Big Kahuna, East Kentucky's world-class premier car wash, giving you the ultimate car wash, the most modern and advanced car wash experience available today. Check out the new ceramic car wash option. It's incredible. Big or small, they clean them all. Nobody beats the Big Kahuna car wash. Located next to Fazoli's in Hazard. Single wash or memberships are available. Free vacuums with wash or memberships. For East Kentucky's best car wash, remember the Big Kahuna.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
The Hazard ARH Orthopedic Team offers a full range of services to diagnose, treat, and repair bones, joints, and connective tissue. From non-surgical treatments to surgical options, including total joint replacement. At ARH, our goal is to help you return to a full and active lifestyle or work with you to develop strategies to improve your health. Don't let your bone or joint issues hold you back. Contact the Hazard ARH Orthopedic Team at 606-487-7649 and find out what your treatment options are today. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 minutes to go, and till we tip this one off, going to be a big one.
Yeah, Nathan, I expect it to be a much more entertaining game for one thing than it was last time. Both teams are they're both rested and ready, I think, and they're in a good place in their season. So I think you're going to see the best out of both teams tonight. Now, how that ends up, I don't know. Hazard's had the better year. They've just been they've been the best team this year in the region without a doubt.
Yeah, they have been, but you never know what you're going to get when it comes time to tip it off. And I really think that the way the last game went, if Perry shot better in the first quarter or so, could have been a different game. But if you let Hazard get ahead of you early, if you let this Bulldog team get ahead of you early, you're in trouble the rest of the game. You know, you got to jump out on them.
You do, because if, like you said, if you get in that situation, all of a sudden you are definitely in Coach Holland's wheelhouse, because he likes to get you in that pace and just eat clock and make you get tired of guarding his players to the point where you're going to get out of position and they're going to get an easy one because of it. And that's, and Coach Hoskins knows this. He's went against Coach Holland a long time. And I know I haven't talked to Shannon today, but I know he wants to get off to a better start and be competitive early in this game, because they weren't competitive starting out the game last time. They never were actually in the ball game. So I know he's going to want a better start.
Should be a big one, and here we go. Bulldog fans coming back out, and the crowd. You know, Coach Holland. I asked both these coaches about what the seating does, but Coach Holland touched on the fact that it's doubleheader, girls and boys, and it's just a spectacle. The crowd on hand tonight is much bigger than what we've seen for other games this year. It's a bigger deal. It's a bigger deal. The kids want to see it. Still got numbers have still been down kind of around the region. I think that's just a sign of the times.
And this is a pretty good crowd, though, for a high school basketball game.
Every time this time of year, and I watched it this morning, Daniel Combs, his wife, always shares the highlights of the 2004 Perry Hazard game. And you go back and watch that, and it's in a smaller gym, but there is absolutely nowhere to sit.
No.
There's nothing there, and it's been a while since we've seen one of those around here.
Yeah, this is going to be a good atmosphere tonight.
Perry Central back out, folks. We're going to go ahead and throw it back for a couple more minutes. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups. Perry Central versus Hazard Boys on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
If you've been injured, Couch and Fugit personal injury lawyers are here to help. Car wrecks, truck wrecks, motorcycle wrecks, wrongful death, slip and falls, dog bites, they handle it all. Consultations are free, and there's no fee until they win. Offices on Main Street in Hyden and 310 West 5th Street in London. Check them out on Facebook or at couchandfugit.com. Call toll-free at 888-4CAR-WRECK or locally at 672-7300. For serious injuries, you need serious attorneys. Couch and Fugit in Hyden and in London.
Looking for a good job? Looking for a new job? How about Papa John's? They're now hiring for all positions: cooks, management, in-store, and delivery drivers. Delivery drivers starting at $10 an hour working inside and $8 an hour on delivery, plus tips, plus 45 cents a mile. All shifts available, flexible schedules, and a great workplace. Apply in person at Papa John's, 33 Boone Ledge Road in Hazard. Order online at papajohns.com or call 439-2332.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Company. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and more. You might want to consider using your 2023 tax refund for a new roof, new windows, or new doors. Or maybe you need mobile home parts. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales. Come say hi to their friendly to work with staff. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5. Call for more information, 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
We're back, folks. About to get ready for starting lineups. Hazard's band rocking the school song. Crowd clapping along. We are just about ready. And let's send it down to public address announcer Jeff Campbell.
Over the John C. Combs Arena and Coach Randy Napier Court for game number 2 of our doubleheader tonight between the Hazard Bulldogs and the Perry County Central Commodores. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First, for Hazard, starting at 1 forward, wearing number 5, Evan Eversole. At guard, wearing number 13, Seth Cottle. At forward, number 40, Kenyon Higgins. At guard, wearing number 2, Dalton Combs. And at the other guard, wearing number 4, Nick Ratliff. Hazard is coached by head coach Al Holland. And now for your Perry Central Commodores. Starting at 1 guard, a junior, number 13, Tyson Neese. At guard, a sophomore, number 23, Mason Sumner. At the other guard, a junior, number 11, Trayton Woods. At 1 forward, a junior, number 1, Carter Castle. And at the other forward, a senior, wearing number 4, Kaiser Salone. Perry Central's coached by head coach Shannon Hoskins. Officials for tonight's contest, Mr. Jimmy Cecil, Mr. Roger Fairchild, and Mr. Brian Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go, folks. Ready to rock. We've got Xander Baker.
The main man, Xander Baker, delivering the basketball.
The ball, yeah. Crowd coming alive for that, Big Pop.
Getting a standing ovation. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Here we go. Ball tipped, and we are ready to go. Perry Central going to control the tip. Kaiser Sloan gets it back to Carter Castle, and Tyson Neese going to bring it up.
Bulldogs in a man-to-man defense, as usual.
And Neese, they have a little mismatch on the switch. Carter Castle got a free one at the basket. 2-0 Commodores. 7:40 to go first quarter.
Commodores in a man-to-man as well. Both teams starting out half-court man-to-man.
Cottle off of the corner, three-pointer, no good. Rebound tracked down by Higgins, but he's going to be out of bounds. So Perry Central ball.
Hazard going to extend that defense up man-to-man full court now.
Trayton Woods going to throw it into Neese against the baseline, and here comes Neese. Gets a screen from Castle. He gets it back to him. Castle spin move right into Higgins' chest. Has to throw it out. And Castle going to fire the jumper. No good. And Higgins secures the rebound.
Kenyon Higgins, a big guy who likes to mix it up.
And Higgins going to get the easy one. Basket good. Ties it up. 7 minutes to go, first quarter. Tyson Neese off to Kaiser Sloan, right side. Guarded by Eversole, nearly lost it out of bounds. We'll find Tyson Neese. He's got it top of the key. Fades back. Jumper no good. Higgins, another rebound.
Higgins on the rebound is right. Big Kenyon Higgins, 2 rebounds already in a basket.
Here we go. Eversole working it around. Combs has it. Bulldogs can't get anything going. Perry Central pushing them out, and there we go. We got a steal. Mason Sumner going in. Blocked. Can't get it to go. Gets his rebound back up and in. 4-2 Perry Central.
He just stayed with that one. That was a toughie.
So Sumner's got the face mask on too.
Yeah.
So we've got a rash of nose injuries in the 14th. Kaiser Sloan knocks it away from Cottle, but the Bulldogs retrieve it. Cottle, screen coming from Higgins. Castle flashes out and stops him. Perry Central playing pretty tough defense.
Yeah, they are.
Bulldogs, Higgins has it high post, goes down to Eversole, working on Sloan. Double teamed off to Higgins, up, in, tie ball game, 5:30 to go, first quarter.
That's twice already. Evan Eversole's felt the double team coming and gotten the ball over to Higgins when Higgins' man left him just for 2 easy baskets.
Right side, Woods has it for the Commodores. Castle has it. Top of the key, finds Tyson East down low to Sloan, but Eversole recovers well with a little block. Sloan had a step on him, but Eversole recovers. Cottle going to fire the three, back iron, no good. Higgins gets the rebound off to Eversole, up in and the foul. 6-4. Bulldogs up 2 under 5 to go, and a free throw coming. Higgins with the rebound just pushes Castle out of the way with his body.
And push is the key word there because he just pushed him out of the way and the official didn't see it.
Eversole, free throw good, 7-4. Largest lead of the game so far at 3. Only 3 minutes into this one, and we've seen some fireworks already.
And
Woods
Higgins
has it.
Is just so physical.
Woods has it for the Commodores, off to Castle, and they are pulling Higgins really far away from the basket as often as they can.
And you would think that bothers a big guy, but it don't bother him a bit. He'll get
Woods going to fire over top of him and gets it to go. 7-7. He's not going to get out there and try to clamp down Trayton Woods, though.
No, he don't want to dance for Woods.
Bulldogs working at Cottle. Off to Eversole. Eversole, tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Perry Central Commodores. Neese has it. Over to Woods. Woods guarded by Cottle. Dribbles to his right. Screen from Castle. Now he's got Higgins on him. Down low to Castle. Back to Woods. Woods. Going to be a kick ball violation.
Kick ball, yeah. Hazard playing that tough man-to-man. It's hard to get the ball in the lane against Hazard.
They're playing off of Woods and Castle and getting Cottle and Higgins to switch.
Yeah.
And we'll see. And here they come again. Couple screens there from Castle, though, and now it's in Sloan's hands. Working on Eversole, one-on-one. He backs up, nearly throws it away, but Neese tracks it down. Foul called against the Bulldogs. I think that's going to be Ratliff's first.
Yeah, Nick Ratliff just got a piece of the arm there.
7-7, 3:45 to play first quarter. Woods with the basketball, guarded by Cottle. Right side to Castle. Sloan comes and gets it. Shows the three, but stays home. Screen from Castle. Sloan going to the basket. Bumps Eversole. And they're going to get it to Castle. Going to the basket. Gets it to go. 9-7. And Eversole took a spill. No call there, as Sloan may have lowered the shoulder a tiny bit.
Yeah. I don't think the officials were buying that, though, that he got hit that hard.
9-7 Commodores, 3:10 to play. Here in the first quarter, Eversole, baseline, loses it. Here comes Perry Central. They got numbers. Woods on Cottle. Blocked. Oh, they're going to call the foul. Going to say he got him with the body. Looked clean up top, Coach.
Yeah, it did. That looked like a good block.
Perry's largest lead of the game has been 2. And with 3 minutes to go, Woods is going to have a chance to push it to 3, maybe 4 with a couple free throws. Free throw 1, no good. I don't have the free throw numbers on him, but he's 80+%, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Next free throw. Good. Largest lead of the game for the Commodores now at 3. 10-7 Bulldogs. Bulldogs don't seem like they've been comfortable all night. Still early, but
it is.
Cottle tries to turn the corner on Woods. No dice, but he elevates, can't get it to go. Tipped up and in by Eversole. 10-9, lead down to 1.
Nice putback by Evan Eversole there.
Woods off the knee, screen from Castle. Neese dribbles to his right. Cut off, back to Castle. He finds Sloan, going to take the jumper, mid-range. It's good. 12-9. Commodores back up by 3. 2:20 to go, first quarter. Hazard going to bring it up slow. No pressure from the Commodores. Woods going to pick up Cottle, but he's going to get it off to Combs. Eversole trying to post up Sloan. Higgins has it top of the key. He finds Ratliff. Ratliff working on Sumner. I'm going to say that Sumner got him in the back. So, ball out of bounds. 2 team fouls on each team. 2:01 to play, first quarter. 12-9 Bulldogs. 12-9 Commodores into Higgins. Higgins. Oh, and that's going to be a charge.
Yeah.
He puts the shoulder right into Castle. He eats it. Higgins having a pretty big game so far, but that's the first time he's faltered tonight.
Yeah, the 2 big guys are getting after it in there.
Here we go, Perry Central, their largest lead of the game. Chance to build on it. Sumner to Castle. He leaves it off for Sloan. Sloan picks up a screen from Castle, goes to the basket, loses it. Eversole comes out of there with it. Ball on the ground. He's going to be pushed by Sloan. Foul going the other way, so 12-9 Commodores as Bo Bacon and Landon Miller check into the game. Eversole going to throw it into Cottle. Perry Central not showing the full court press tonight.
No, they're getting down there and playing half court defense, and they're just. I think they're really going to try hard to keep Seth Cottle out of that mid range jumper that he's so fond of.
Combs jumper no good. Gets his own rebound. Fouled by Castle. Going to the free throw line. Castle kind of jumps into it. Combs followed his own shot.
Combs had a good year for the Bulldogs. He has really came into his own as the years went by. Good shooter and a good athlete.
Nails the first free throw. It's going to be 12-10. Bulldogs cut the lead to 2. Can cut it to 1 here with 1:27 to go in the first quarter. Combs is good. 12-11. Wood's going to throw the ball in against the press. He gets it to Miller. Miller going to come up. They were just going to pressure the inbounds. Miller comes up unpressured. Sumner goes baseline, and he's fouled. Nobody even looked his way, Coach. He looked him off and just went straight to the rack. Ratliff's second foul.
Yeah, I think somebody got lost there.
Sumner. Free throw up and in. 13-11, lead back to 2.
Yeah, it's rare that the Bulldogs don't have help defense coming, and nobody was there.
Kincaid into the game for the Bulldogs. And the second free throw good. Perry back up by 3. And here is Seth Cottle. Cottle. Woods going to pick him up. Off to Combs. And they're going to call a foul on Bo Bacon, working on Evan Eversole. Not a lot there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Had his hand in his back, kind of gently guiding him along, and that's going to be the 15th foul, so 2 free throws for Eversole.
Yeah. Eversole, good free throw shooter as well.
First one's good, 14-12. Perry by 2, 1:03 to play, first quarter. Second free throw good, 14-13.
Yeah, I think Hazard, like you said, they're gonna challenge that inbound pass and then get on back.
Sloan. Got Higgins comes up there. Oh my goodness. Sloan, honestly, a heads-up play as Higgins flashed out and really wasn't set to take it. Sloan kind of forced the issue. He's going to get free throws for that, too.
Yeah, that's 2 on Higgins,
but
isn't it?
More importantly, that's 2 on Higgins.
Yeah. the big guy's no stranger to fouls, but and foul trouble. But the Bulldogs really like having him on the floor.
First free throw's good as Tucker Johnson going to give Higgins a seat. Last thing you want to do is have him pick up that third foul, and with a minute to go in the first. Second free throw good. 16-13. Perry by 3. 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Seth Cottle going to be picked up by Woods at the logo. Bulldogs working on it. Cottle, going to get to his spot, elevates, and it's good. 16-15. He's been waiting all night, Coach.
Yeah, Seth Cottle will kill you from that place right there.
And they pressure the inbounds and then back it off. 20 seconds on the clock.
I think Perry Central's going to try to get this last shot.
Yeah.
Inside 15 now.
10 seconds. Probably see a screen come up. And here we go off to Tyler Smith. 5 seconds to go. Sloan has it on the baseline. He's double teamed off to Woods. Woods at the buzzer. Finger roll. No good. 16-15. Perry by 1. We got a good one here at John C. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Recovery and Beyond is open in Vico, and we're also excited to be open in our Hindman location. We're located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky on the Hindman Bypass. We treat men and women suffering from substance use. We also assist pregnant mothers with a goal of having healthy babies, providing mat treatment, transportation, emergency food boxes, clothing, and other personal items. In addition to parenting classes, substance use counseling, living skills, peer support, case management services, and much more.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
We're back, folks. Man, Coach, what a good first quarter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Nathan. You know, this is what we hoped for in the first game as far as entertainment value, and this second game, this is what we expected. These teams know each other and they're getting after it.
Kincaid for 3, no good. Ball up ahead. Sumner back to Woods. Woods nearly loses it. Oh, he does lose it. Everso just snatches it out of the air. In transition, gets it to go. Bulldogs lead it for the first time in several minutes. Commodores coming the other way. They trail 16-17. Everso nearly steals it again. Ball on the floor. Bulldogs have it. Timeout called. We'll take it with them. Bulldogs by 1. 7:18 to go. Second quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
We're back, folks. 17-16. Bulldogs by 1 with the ball. As Eversole, a couple of big defensive plays back to back, and he
absolutely was, yeah.
And he had that go-ahead bucket. Here we go. Kincaid with the ball. Off to Eversole. Bulldogs with the basketball up 1. 7 minutes on the clock. Sloan tried to draw a charge.
Yeah,
nobody's buying it.
Not a lot there either.
Down low to Tucker Johnson. He gets it to go. Bulldogs by 3, their largest lead of the game. Comes Landon Miller for the Commodores. Off to Sloan. Sloan finds Woods, guarded by Kincaid. Woods, screen coming from Smith. He goes the other way. Puts on the Jets and nearly throws it away. Sumner does a trapeze act to hold on to that one, and they'll reset the offense. Here comes Woods for 3. High bouncer, no good. Sumner with the rebound, blocked by Eversole. Miller comes up with it, and Commodores have another shot. Tyler Smith going to the basket. They're going to call a foul on the floor. It's going to be the first team foul of the quarter, so ball out of bounds.
It's going to be on Eversole.
I believe so.
Is that his first or second?
Yeah, first. Miller going to throw it in for the Commodores, and it is tipped by Combs. No, it's not. One referee, it's a 30-second timeout by Perry. We'll keep it here, though. One referee called it one way, the other two called it the other way.
The odd sequence there. You couldn't tell exactly what was going on.
But, yeah, it's going to be Bulldog ball. They lead by 3, and they have Perry had a good start. We talked about how that's what they wanted to do, but they weren't able to really jump onto them really hard. Hazard's hung right in there. This has been back and forth, and now it's looking like it could be Bulldog time.
Yeah, and you knew Hazard was going to bounce back. They took that first punch that Perry delivered, and now they've responded with one of their own. They got a 3-point lead and the basketball here after 2 or 3 Perry Central turnovers here recently, and I know Coach Hollins wanted to take advantage of that.
Here we go. Dalton Combs working on Tyson Neese. Oh, they go back door to Seth Cottle. Turn around. Gets it to roll. 21-16. Gets all the way to the rim and then turns around. Fadeaway jumper.
And he just elevates so high on his jump shot. It's hard for the Perry Central players to get a hand in his face. 5
points lead for the Bulldogs. That is the largest lead of the game by either team. Perry Central looking to answer back. Neese off the Woods, off the screen. Shows the 3. Step back. No good. Rebounded by Sloan. Going right back to the rim and puts it up and in. 21-18, lead down to 3.
Nice move by Kaiser Sloan.
5:30 to go, second quarter. We got Seth Cottle with the ball, guarded by Trayton Woods. Cottle off to Combs, right side. Down low to Johnson. Johnson working, can't get it to go. Got the shot over Smith, but it was too strong. Here comes Woods. Crossover to the rack, and he is fouled going to the free throw line. Commodores now putting together a little mini run of their own.
Yeah, and I thought Evan Eversole made one of the smartest plays I've ever seen him make down here. He was in a position where if he tries to make a play on that ball at the other end, he's going to pick up his second foul. And he basically stayed away from it and just made a real smart play.
Free throw, good. 21-19. Castle back into the game. And now Castle's going to be Castle against Johnson down low, so look out for that matchup. 21-20, second free throw good, lead down to 1. Higgins saddled with those two fouls in the first quarter. And here's Johnson with the ball. Goes to Kincaid, top of the key off to Cottle, left side. To Combs. Combs back to Cottle. Cottle.
And they're trying so hard, Perry Central, is to keep Cottle out of the middle of the floor. They're forcing him to that sideline.
Yep. He's got the ball at the logo, calling the play. Asks for a little movement. Off to Kincaid, top of the key. They find Cottle. Left wing to Combs. Straight away 3. Nails it. 24-20. Bulldogs by 4. 4:20 to go here.
Dalton Combs on a sweet three-pointer there. He just came off that elevated screen.
Castle to Miller. Miller guarded by Cottle. Off to Woods. Woods, couple of screens. He's got Johnson on him. And Castle down low against Cottle. He's calling for it. Eversole right there, though, to provide the help. Back to Sloan, over to Woods at the logo. They'll reset the offense. 3:55 to play, first half. 24-20, Bulldogs with the lead. Woods had the crossover, tried to hit Sloan, but they don't connect on it. It's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, Sloan was coming baseline off the backside and just couldn't. They couldn't connect.
Here comes Cottle. Right side, Kincaid. Kincaid working on Miller. Off to Eversole. Eversole shows the 3, puts it on the floor. Off to Cottle for 3. Rims out, no good. Castle with the rebound for Perry Central. Woods up ahead to Neese. Neese holds up, going to dribble it out. Around a couple screens, finds Landon Miller, left side. Screen from Castle, goes to his right. Back to his left, finds Tyson Neese, guarded by Combs, and he'll go to the logo. Find Trayton Woods, who will start the offense once again. 3:05 to play, second quarter. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Perry Central with the ball. Neese off to Woods. Woods, step back three over Kincaid. No good. Rebounded by Evan Eversole of the Bulldogs. Here comes Hazard. A chance to build on their lead. Could be the largest of the game. Cottle to the rack. No good, but draws the foul. Going to go against Castle, and that's going to put Cottle on the line for two.
They called, I think they've called that one on Woods, yeah.
Free throw up and in. 25-20, Bulldogs by 5. Sumner checking back in for Landon Miller. Free throw up, free throw good. 26-20, largest lead of the game for Hazard. Tyson Neese.
Getting into the danger zone for Perry Central here. They need buckets.
Woods comes and gets it. Guarded by Kincaid. Off to Castle, right side. He's got Johnson on it. Over to Sloan. Sloan to Woods. Couple of screens. Woods into the lane to the rack. Blocked by Cottle. Out of bounds.
That's a nice block. He made sure that he kept his body away from him and he wasn't going to pick up a foul.
Neese going to throw it in for the Commodores. Over Sloan to the rack. Fouled. Going to go to the free throw line. Sloan going to shoot a pair. Tucker Johnson picks up the foul. And Hazard has not just treaded water. They have built a lead here in the second quarter as Sloan gets the first free throw to go, with Higgins watching from the sidelines.
Yeah, they have. They miss the big guy's physical presence. But Tucker Johnson gives them another offensive threat out there on the floor.
Free throw, no good. 26-21. Bulldogs by 5 here with the ball in hand. 2:15 on the clock. Combs off to Eversole, left wing. Tries to get it to Combs. Combs back to Cottle. Cottle gets to his spot, elevates, puts it in. 28-21. Bulldogs by 7. Largest lead of the game.
That was a great save by Combs there back into Cottle, and it just so happened he was right in his sweet spot.
Sloan held up, stripped by Combs, and Tucker Johnson comes out of there with a turnover for the Bulldogs. Their largest lead of the game, and they get a turnover coming the other way. Combs has it, screen from Eversole to the rack. Up, off the glass and in. 30-21, timeout. Perry Central will take it with them. Bulldogs by 9, 1:30 to go, second quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless is spreading the love the entire month. And let me tell you how they're going to do it. Right now, we're offering up to $500 off select devices. Now that's on the Appalachian Advantage or nationwide mix and match plans. Plus, new lines get an additional $100 off. But that's not all. Find accessories, all of them, at 10% off. We are spreading the love in every connection because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. For terms and conditions, visit AppalachianWireless.com.
We're back, folks. Coach Hoskins called a timeout. You mentioned it's getting danger zone level. It's getting there now.
Yeah, it is. Hazard has not been the best team in the region all year long by accident. They do things right, and they fight hard, too.
Here comes Castle for the Commodores, working on Johnson, and he stuffs him. Ball out of bounds. They immediately tried to attack Johnson with Castle, and Johnson said,
return to sender.
We'll try it. And Kincaid kind of rakes Sumner across the arms as he's going for the blocked shot. Sumner free throw, no good. Perry's missed a handful of those tonight, 30-21. Free throw up and in. 30-22. Lead down to 8. Hazard with the ball. 1:20 to go here in the first
And Nathan,
half.
Hazard's such an efficient team. You can't miss opportunities with the clock stopped.
Absolutely not. And here we go. Combs down to Eversole. Eversole looking to get it in the block against Sloan. Off the glass and in. Tough shot. Gets it to go.
That was a really tough shot.
32-22. Hazard. Largest lead of the game at 10. Neese with the ball for the Commodores. Over to Sloan. 50 seconds on the clock. Woods has it. Down low to Castle. Castle working on Johnson again. Held up. Finds Woods into the corner. Double teamed. Got to get rid of it. Finds Castle. Over to Sloan. Straight away 3. Front iron. No good. Here comes the Bulldogs. 30 seconds, and they may try to get the last one of the half.
Wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Here we go.
Coach
20 seconds.
And Coach Allen knows he's got momentum right now. The last thing he wants is Prairie Central to have an opportunity right at the buzzer to snatch that back.
10 seconds on the clock. Cottle's got it. Guarded by Woods. Into the lane. Elevates. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Puts it up. No good. 2 seconds to go. Eversole the steal at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. But the Bulldogs, 10-point lead. A ton of momentum going into the half. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call? If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call? Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Introducing Fazoli's new stuffed shell. Jumbo pasta shell stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked in bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells topped with plump shrimp marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today. Only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks. Dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come on home to savings. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Could your business use help finding and training new employees? LKLP Community Action's workforce team is just the help you've been looking for. They can provide all area businesses with customized workforce solutions. This includes application screening, job fairs, connections to community partners, internships, apprenticeships, and even on-the-job training. Contact them for all your workforce solutions. Call 606-436-3161 or visit lklp.org in partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKCEP.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and lab to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/hazard.
We're back, folks, here at the half. It's going to be Bulldog lead by 10 when we start things off in the second half, 32-22. And Perry hung in there for just a while, but Hazard hung him out there in the deep water and has just built on this lead a little bit. It's a 10-point lead, but against a team like this, it feels like 20.
Yeah, it's not good news because of that. For Perry Central, it makes the job a lot tougher when you're playing against a team that really controls the ball well. Hazard, one of the main reasons, there was two reasons why Hazard took the game over there in the second quarter. They played a little bit harder than Perry did. They just were the aggressor. And then the other thing was Hazard don't turn the basketball over. They just don't turn the basketball over. They're going to get a shot, and a decent shot, every trip down. And that's what they've done. And as the half wore on, they kept getting decent shots and pretty good shots. Perry Central was having to work so much harder to get shots, and then they threw in some turnovers on top of it. So that's why the Bulldogs have been able to pull away from that 10-point lead right now.
Hazard, it almost feels like it's five trips up the court. You're lucky if you get one stop. You know what I mean? You're lucky if you get, and that's counting a missed shot and coming the other way. You know, I'm not talking turnovers. I'm like, you're lucky if you get a stop.
Yeah. They Hazard is they're an efficient basketball team, and they're offensively disciplined, and defensively they're just tough, and they got just enough rebounding and actually, Perry Central's not a big team. They don't have a lot of size, and they've been able to stick with Hazard for a while on the boards. But as the game wore on, Hazard controlled the backboards too. They were able to get second chance opportunities, and they limited Perry Central on the second chance looks they got. So they weren't getting a whole lot. Of extras.
It's a rough night, rough second quarter for the Commodores, and They led after one, right?
Yeah, Perry Central led, I think, by one or three, by one at the end of the first, and led throughout. But the Bulldogs just really turned up the pressure and made it difficult to get shots. And Perry Central missed some opportunities, missed some free throws, and missed some pretty good looks along the way there in the second quarter. And Hazard's offense came to life a little bit more. Seth Cottle ends up with 6 points in the second quarter. Dalton Combs had a 3 and a 2 for 5 points in that quarter. Evan Everso had 4 in the second quarter, and he had 11 for the half. So now the Bulldogs just turned up their intensity a little bit, and they've taken control.
Definitely. If you're Perry Central, what do you got to do in the second half?
You got to make some shots. They got to make some shots. They've got to get back in some rhythm by making shots. And when you all of a sudden when you put together a couple of baskets and you get a stop at the other end, all of a sudden your energy level goes up, and you're playing harder on defense, and you're rebounding a little bit harder. It just causes the team to energize. They haven't been able to do that in the second quarter. Hazard just took control.
Perry Central back out on the court, shooting around. They've Coach Hoskins said everything he needed to say pretty quick, and Coach Holland. I mean, I imagine if you're Coach Holland, you're just, for the most part, just tell them to lock in. Keep it up.
Yeah. They
don't see any big changes coming in the second half for the Bulldogs.
No, they don't have to, and I know Coach Holland is going to want to. He's going to want his team to make it difficult every trip down defensively. He's really going to, and he's going to tell them that he wants them to limit Perry Central to one shot. If they can do that, if they can make Perry take tough 2-point shots and then hold them to one shot every trip down, like you said earlier, that 10-point lead looks like it's a lot bigger than it is.
Bulldogs back out, folks. Let's take another couple minutes. When we come back, we'll go ahead and throw it in for the second half. Perry Hazard here at Perry Central, the Bulldogs by 10 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Are you ready for your dream vacation? Or could it be time for some home repairs? Maybe you just want to consolidate some bills. Whatever the reason, now is the time for a loan at Hayden Citizens Bank. We offer everything from mortgage and home equity loans and auto loans to small personal and consumer loans. Whatever you need, Hayden Citizens Bank is here to be your lending solution. Give us a call at 672-2344 to set up an appointment. Hayden Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market. The Medicine Shop of Hayden is committed to your family's health. They're proud to announce the new Vitamin Club for kids. Any child ages 2 through 16 can receive a 30-day supply of children's vitamins absolutely free each and every month. There's no limit on the number of children per family. They want the community's kids to grow up strong and healthy, and taking a daily multivitamin helps meet children's nutritional needs. No purchase or commitment is required. Just drop by the Medicine Shop on Main Street in Hayden beside Subway and sign up your family today. Call at 672-8705 or stop by if you have any questions. The Medicine Shop of Hayden, caring beyond prescriptions.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we pick for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
We're back, folks. 7:50 to go, and we've got a turnover.
Woods shuffled his feet, and what made it worse, he hit the three right after he shuffled his feet. That would have been a big bucket for Prairie Central opening the quarter.
Here we go. Bulldogs with the basketball. Chance to build on this lead. Could be the largest of the game with 10-point lead, 7:25 to go here.
Hazard's starting out being patient on offense right now, and that will wear on Prairie Central.
Higgins back out there on the floor. They didn't need him in the second quarter. Eversole steps into a jumper. Oh, it misses it, but Higgins makes his presence known with the offensive putback.
Immediately.
7 minutes on the clock. Commodores down 12 here in the third quarter. Woods off to Castle. Castle to the rack, and he's going to be fouled by Eversole. Going to the free throw line. We're losing the side there.
Yeah, Commodores need more out of Castle offensively this quarter. He struggled a little bit early on in that second quarter, and they need more out of him. Misses the first free throw.
Yeah, Castle. He's been big for the Commodores in several key moments in big games. He makes the second free throw, but they need him.
Yeah, they need a big second half if they're going to make any kind of a run at Hazard.
Hazard lead down to 11, 6:44 to play here in third quarter. Eversole to the rack, reverse layup, good. 36-23. 13-point lead, largest of the game.
Nice move by Evan Eversole there. He just went strong to his left.
Woods coming off the screen. One from Castle. Castle going to take the jumper. Good. 36-25. Lead back down to 11. 6:15 to play, third quarter. Bulldogs with the lead and the basketball. Cottle off right side to Eversole. Eversole to Combs, top of the key. Over to Ratliff, back to Cottle, top of the key. Left side to Ratliff. Ratliff to Eversole, going to the basket, gets it to go, hangs in the air. Tough shot, 38-25.
Tough shot by the big guys, right.
Here comes Perry Central, down 13, 5:40 to play here in the third. Sumner has it, right corner, screen from Castle, a little pick and roll action, but he tries to get rid of it, and Eversole tips it. Great defensive game by Eversole tonight.
Yes, sir.
Cottle with the basketball after the turnover. Hazard trying to build on this lead. They're up 13 points. 5:15 on the clock. Eversole working on Sloan. Goes up into him, can't get it to go. Going to be a stop for the Commodores. And Higgins going to pick up his third foul as he runs over Sloan. And got to be careful not to jaw at the ref too hard about it.
Yeah, and Higgins has had a little issue with that this year, but the big guy, one thing you're going to get is great effort out of him every trip.
Oh, yeah. And here we go. 13-point lead for the Bulldogs. Perry with the basketball now. 5 minutes to play in the third. Wood sets a screen for Neese. Neese guarded by Ratliff. Left side to Miller. Miller finds Sumner. Left corner. He dribbles out to the rack. Blocked from behind by Eversole. And the Bulldogs coming the other way. They get a stop. Eversole to Cottle. Three-pointer. Good. 41-25. Largest lead of the game at 16.
Not an easy shot by Cottle either.
Sumner has it. Off to Woods. Woods thought about the three. Gives it up to Castle. Castle off to Neese. Neese in the lane. He's going to fall backwards. Slides and turns it over.
The last thing the Commodores needed right there was a turnover. They needed a good look at the basket and didn't get one.
Sloan into the game for Neese. Hazard with a 16-point lead, the largest of the game. We keep saying it. Their largest lead of the game, and they get the ball back. They're a machine right now.
They're just efficient. And that's sort of a trademark.
Cottle for another three, no good. Little off balance. Sloan tried to get another one on Higgins, but no dice. Miller off to Woods at the logo. 3:50 on the clock. Hazard leads it by 16. Woods off to Castle. No good. Blew the layup. 41-25. Eversole
rolled out of that screen and had a really good look and just couldn't cash it in.
3:30 to play in the third. Higgins setting the screen for Cottle. Cottle finds Combs off the Ratliff three, left side, no good. Rebounded by Woods. And here comes the Commodores, and Woods pulls a Jason Kidd and draws one on Eversole, just drives right into him.
That's the third one on Eversole. So fouls are mounting a little bit there. Both of Hazard's inside players, Higgins and Eversole, have three each.
Holland content to keep him out there for now. Woods, deep three, nails it. 41-28. Lead down to 13. Hazard still
hit that
control.
One from Airport Gardens.
Call air traffic control for that one because it was way out there. But here come the Bulldogs down low to Combs. Off to Ratliff. Ratliff goes baseline, spins back to Combs to Eversole at the volleyball line. 2:50 on the clock. Hazard 13-point lead. Screen from Higgins. Off to Combs, over to Ratliff, left corner. Back to Eversole, screen. Thought about the three, shuffles his feet. Turnover, Bulldogs. Not something you've seen a lot tonight.
No, they haven't made many.
2:39 to go in the third. Trayton Woods with the basketball. Coming up against Ratliff. Crossover, jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Quick shot. One and done. Cottle with the basketball. Off to Eversole. Eversole. Over to Higgins. Higgins at the three-point line. Goes over the top to Ratliff. Ratliff trapped under the basket. Finds Cottle. Cottle turns around. Combs going to fire the three. Back iron. No good. Rebounded by the Commodores. Miller up ahead to Sumner. Sumner going to hold it up. Over to Miller. Over to Woods. And they'll start the offense. Sloan has it left side to Castle. Castle Tries to get it to Sloan. He can't get it, but Wood's going to come out of there with it. Woods, pump fake off to Sumner. Sumner, jumper blocked by Eversole out of bounds. Eversole making nothing easy today.
Just good, strong defense there.
1:43 to go. Third quarter, 41-28. Bulldogs by 13. Perry Central with the ball. Woods going to fire the three. In for the three. 41-31. 1:30. Perry Central.
Another deep one.
Woods trying to put him on his back. Al Holland holds the hand up, tells the team to calm down. Lead down to 10. Been as high as 16. Cottle gets to his spot and into the lane, but he's going to be fouled. I think that's just Perry Central's first foul of the quarter, so it's going to be ball out of bounds.
And Perry Central is really working so hard to keep Seth Cottle out of that lane. And he is tough to guard.
Higgins, oh my goodness, almost got caught for the hook, then almost for the walk. Kincaid, the three, nails it. 44-31. Lead back up to 13. Woods with the ball for the Commodores, up ahead to Castle. Castle gonna get it to Miller, and he's gonna be bumped by Combs. It's gonna be the Hazard's fourth team foul.
And again, it's like all of a sudden Hazard is the aggressor again. Perry Central's trying to fight him off, and you're not gonna cut into this lead enough if that's how you're having to play.
Neese with the basketball. 40 seconds on the clock. Off to Sloan. Sloan gets some instructions from Coach Hoskins. Breaks the 5-second count. 30 seconds on the clock. Sloan splits two, going to be fouled on the way, and that's going to be free throws for Sloan. Second foul against Cottle. Eversole on the bench now taking a rest, but Holland trusted he and Higgins with those three fouls each for the biggest part of this quarter.
Yeah, he did.
And they didn't let him down. Sloan, free throw up and in. Lead back down to 12. 36.7 seconds to go in the third. Free throw up and in. Lead down to 11. 25 seconds on the clock. Cottle gets it across the timeline. 20 seconds. Spins around. And they'll try to hold it for one. 15 seconds on the clock. Woods.
And I don't think Cottle's going to give it up here. He's going to keep this one and try to get that last shot.
Yep. We'll see what the call is. Should be foul is going to go against Woods. And they're going to say that was before the shot. So ball out of bounds. Going to wipe up some sweat. Hazard's going to have it with 5 seconds to go. And a chance to get another bucket going into this fourth quarter. Ball into Higgins. Higgins spins, fades, front iron, no good. Perry Central going to launch one at the end of the quarter, no good. 44-33, into the third quarter score. We'll be right back. Hazard leads on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry. Mine Service Company.
When you're looking for high quality at a fair price, shotguns, rifles, handguns, ammo, jewelry, electronics, go with the winner, JT's Gun and Pawn. Stock up now, all the ammo and gear you're going to need. A nice selection of jewelry, electronics, oh yeah, TVs, iPads, laptops, game systems, all at low prices at JT's. JT's Gun and Pawn, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturdays, 439-4347.
We're back, folks. 44-33. Final minutes, Coach. Last quarter of this one.
Yeah, well, Prairie Central hung pretty tough that quarter. Hazard outscored them 12-11. That wouldn't have been a bad quarter, except the fact you were already down 10. They needed to win that quarter.
Gotcha. Yeah, they treaded water.
And that's not going to be good enough.
Needed more than that. Bulldogs come out without Eversole, but they have Higgins and Johnson in. And working the basketball. Combs has it. Left wing. There'll be a foul called on Hazard.
Tucker Johnson.
Johnson away from the ball. I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see what was going on over there.
Coach Holland not going to be happy with that, though.
No.
Perry Central with the basketball. Miller, top of the key, working on Combs. He finds Woods. Woods, he's picked up by Combs. Screen coming from Castle. Woods over to Sloan. And he's going to fire the shot. Gets it to go. Lead to the single digits. Johnson almost picked up another foul.
Yeah, he did.
Here comes Cottle for the Bulldogs. They lead by 9. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Johnson has it left wing off to Cottle. Cottle guarded by Tyson Neese. Left side back to Kincaid. Kincaid off to Johnson. Guarded by Sloan. Over to Combs. Perry Central playing, getting after it on defense.
Yeah, they are, but Hazard's being patient right now.
Yeah.
That wears on you. You get tired of guarding them, and that's when they'll hit the easy jumper.
Kincaid thought about the three. And stolen away. Sloan on a breakaway. Layup good. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. Holland wants to talk it over. We'll take it with him. 6:21 to play. Perry making a surge on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
6:21 to go in the fourth quarter, and Holland has to call a timeout to rally the troops, Coach.
Nathan, we got a ball game.
And here we go, Seth Cottle. If he has anything to say about this, he'll see if he can get his jumper going.
We very well may see a whole lot of Seth Cottle and Evan Eversole here in the next few minutes.
Yeah, Eversole back into the game. Ooh, we had Neese hit the deck. Cottle fires the three, back iron, no good. Combs with the offensive board. And he's going to fire the three, no good. Going to be a foul called on the rebound. I believe it's going to be on Castle.
Too many second chance opportunities for the Bulldogs here. I mean, they're firing away and getting every ball back.
Ball in to Higgins, off to Combs. Eversole down low. He's working on Sloan. Puts up a tough one. Can't get it to go. Higgins going to get called for his fourth foul as he tries to get away with a little shove on Castle.
That was sort of a hook and hold type thing there. He had him sealed and just pinned him down, and you can't do that.
And here we go. Perry Central Commodore fans coming alive. They, believe it or not, can cut this to a two-possession game with a bucket here. Neese, guarded by Combs, dribbles to his right, finds Castle. Castle into the lane, reverse layup, good, and the foul! 44-39. 5-point lead and a free throw coming. They can cut it to 4, Coach.
And that is all for Higgins tonight.
Talk about a momentum swing. Higgins, 2 fouls within 10 seconds. Free throw, no good. Here comes the Bulldogs. 5:22 to play.
Castle needed that free throw.
44-39. Bulldogs by 5. Off to Eversole, guarded by Sloan. To Combs. Almost had one at the basket, but turns around, gets it to go, and the foul. 46-39. Lead back up to 7.
Nice move by Dalton Combs.
Combs free throw. It's good. 47-39, 8-point lead. Here comes the Commodores. 5 minutes to play. They are down 8.
And that was a momentum swing basket there too, Nathan.
Woods to the rack. Fade away. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with Perry Central. Eversole tipped it. 4:52 on the clock. Commodores need a bucket. Into Castle, down low, up and in. Castle coming alive.
Big guys fighting in there.
47-41. Hazard with a 6-point lead and the basketball. Offensive foul away from the ball. Ratliff called for one. Been playing very aggressive all night, the Bulldogs have, but refs kind of clamping down on it.
They are, yeah. And again, it's 2-possession ball game. Anybody's game now.
Yep, a 3 cuts it to a single possession game. Castle on the high post. Gets Sloan coming through, fakes the shot. Off to Neese. Neese nearly throws it away. Ratliff knocks it out of bounds. 4:17 to play. If you know anyone that turned the channel, folks, tell them to turn it back.
Yeah, this ain't over.
Castle has it off to Neese. Neese. Combs in front of him, screen from Castle. Woods comes and gets it, guarded by Cottle. Castle coming to set another screen. Goes through the left side at the 3-point line, off to Sumner. Sumner staring at the defense, over to Woods. Woods to Castle, going to the basket, up and in. 4-point ball game with under 4 to play.
Great pass by Woods there on the screen and roll.
That has been there all night. Castle's botched a few of those.
Yeah.
But no such luck for the Bulldogs there. They have the ball. They are up 4. 3:35 on the clock. Ratliff over to Combs. Combs guarded by Woods. Through his legs, picks up his dribble, gets it to Cottle. He's guarded by Neese. 3:25 to play. In to Eversole, working on Sloan. Fires it up and in. Sloan tries to take the charge. Refs don't buy it. I don't buy it either, Coach.
That was just a good move by Evan Eversole.
They got a timeout. Let's keep it here, though, because this is an important stretch of this game. Probably the most important stretch we've seen so far.
It is. Perry Central's fought their way back in it, and we felt like they would. They're not going to give up easily. Hazard shown that good patience, showed some poise under pressure here, and it's like say your 2 possessions here, 2 3-pointers, you got a tie ball game, but now it will be tough to get against this Hazard defense.
Will be tough. Carter Castle's come alive here in the fourth quarter. Played well, has went toe-to-toe with Higgins, and honestly responsible for him fouling out of this game.
Yes, he was. He forced the issue and made Higgins work so much harder every trip down, and that's why he got in the situation where he picked up those last couple of fouls. Castle's in double figures now.
Big time stuff.
He got 13 points and has put together quietly a real good ball game.
Yeah, and watch if the Woods connection to Castle with off the pick and roll.
I think Hazard's in a 1-2-2. Now they're going to go zone.
They're not going to let that happen then. Here we go. Woods comes through to left side. Commodores go to the right side. Neese has it top of the key. Over to Sloan. Sumner over to Neese. Neese. In low to Sloan. Sloan held up. Ball comes loose, but the Commodores come out of there with it.
Lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Where they were in zone, nobody was necessarily looking at their man. So
yeah.
2:30 on the clock. Perry Central can't wait all night. Neese to Sloan. Easy jumper. Gets it to go. Lead back down to 4. And now Hazard.
Bulldogs are not used to playing zone. You can tell that.
Hazard in one of these must-score situations as Neese going to be called for the foul. It's going to be the third team foul against the Commodores. But Hazard, you want to get a basket to stop this momentum because if Perry comes up only down 4, you're talking single possession game at any bucket.
And the Commodores are fighting so hard to keep that ball away from Seth Cottle. They doubled him on the inbound there.
He's getting the business in there too. Oh, Eversole to the rack and the foul. 51-45.
When Evan Eversole got his hip by his man, he just attached him and took him to the rim.
Free throw good, lead up to 7. Bulldogs in the winning minutes. Coming up big, Perry Central trying to make one last run. Castle has it right wing. And there goes that zone, Coach.
Yeah. You see him back
Sloan down low off the glass. Can't get it to go. Ball on the floor. Castle comes out of there with it. To the rack. Puts it in. Lead down to 5. 1:35 to go.
Here we go, Nathan.
This is
should
big.
be a finish.
This is big. Cottle working on Woods. Woods going to be called for the foul. That's going to be team foul number 5. 2 free throws coming for Seth Cottle. And Cottle a chance.
I don't think Coach Hoskins agreed with that one. That was a touch foul 40 feet from the goal, and I don't think he much agreed with the call.
6-point lead. Cottle gets the first to go. Here comes what could be number 7. Gets it to go. And that puts the Commodores in a bad spot.
Yeah, they've got to come up with baskets followed by stops.
Off to Woods. Woods is looking, calling for a screen on the right. He wants to get to his spot.
And the clock is becoming the enemy.
Sloan to the rack and fouled. Gets it to go. Can cut it to 4 with a free throw. Castle and Woods attracted a lot of eyes, and nobody paid attention to Sloan.
Kaiser Sloan now has 10 in the quarter. And
free throw, no good.
Perry Central 0 for 2 in free throws in the quarter.
1:05 to go. Cottle working on Woods. Over to Ratliff. Bulldogs looking to eat some clock. Sloan wedges it away from Eversole and bumps him. Eversole tries to throw up a fall-away hook shot as he's falling.
I think he was looking for the NBA continuation on that one.
Eversole, these are big free throws. 49 seconds on the clock. Hazard by 5. First one, back iron, no good. So here comes this one to push it to a 6-point lead. Eversole, free throw, nails it. Sloan off to Neese, 48 seconds on the clock, up ahead to Woods. Woods screen from Castle, gonna fire the 3. Woods nails it! 3-point ball game, 40 seconds on the clock, timeout. We're going nowhere. Still Commodores, the fans are coming alive.
Yeah.
But they've got a long way to go here because Hazard, if they hit one free throw, you're still two possessions away.
Yeah, and the thing with Hazard, they're good free throw shooters. Everybody on the floor is. And
Eversole just missed one. Law of averages, they're not due another miss for a while.
Right. Yeah, they're a good free throw shooting team, and they're going to make ordinarily they're going to make good decisions in this situation. And Perry Central's going to have to they're going to have to really dig down deep to come up with a stop.
Not seeing a lot of full court pressure tonight. Do they even fool with it at this point?
Maybe. It may be a good time to extend it and come up and try to get some traps in backcourt, because once they get into that half-court set,
you're gonna have to
you
foul
and I
them.
both know Coach Holland is not going to give that ball up.
Oh, yeah. They're going to have to foul them once they get across that.
Looks like they're coming up with some full-court pressure.
Yep. And we'll see what the Bulldogs do. Bulldogs have 4 of them lined across the free throw line.
They're going to go to Cottle, yeah.
Cottle's going to get it. And just going to pressure him on the inbounds, and now they back off. Oh, he's got to get rid of it. Over to Eversole. Eversole to the rack, over to Ratliff. Ratliff, 23 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to foul him.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
And I think Ratliff's a pretty good free throw shooter, but even at that, I think that Prairie Central would rather see him at the line. He hadn't had a big game offensively, and they'd rather see him at the line as opposed to the guys that usually make them.
Free throw good, 56-52.
And he's 81% free throw shooter for the year.
Timeout taken by Hazard. We'll just keep it right here. This has been an instant classic. But Hazard definitely in the driver's seat at this point.
Yeah, but this has been a contest. This has been a good ball game all night long. Both teams went after it. And Perry Central had to have at least this coming away from this game. If they get wore out again at this point in time, it would have been difficult for them to bounce back and really gain momentum going toward the district. But if you come out of here with a 1 or 2 possession loss,
you're 1 or 2 possessions away.
You feel like you're close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Coach Hoskins over there, he's not worried about being happy with losing by a couple possessions. They're trying to cook up a winning game plan over here with 20.4 seconds on the clock.
Absolutely. I don't think Shannon Hoskins has ever been satisfied with a moral victory at all.
Hazard just seems unfazed. The thought of just forcing a turnover at this point in the game, it just feels like you just got to hope they miss free throws. Here we go. Free throw good. Lead at 5.
Ratliff is money.
Woods has it. 20 seconds. Got to go in a hurry. Working on Kincaid. Castle going to set the screen. Woods step back. Goes to his left. Down low to Castle, back to him. 3-pointer on the way, no good.
Had a good look.
Rebound, Sumner fouled, but only 2 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
And it's hard, crunching the calculus. It's starting to feel like there's not many ways that Perry Central gets out of here with a win tonight.
No, not many. It would take something special at that point.
53A. Make the second free throw. You basically have to steal the inbounds and get a 3 to push it to overtime.
Evan Eversole.
Second free throw good. Eversole throws it into Cottle. Cottle going to hold it up, and that's going to do it. Bulldogs win it 57-54. And in an absolute fantastic basketball game here at John C. Combs Arena.
This, we've talked about before. This is what we expect out of the crosstown rivalry. Both teams just go at it for 32 minutes, and it Hazard is a good ball club. Prairie Central is a much improved ball club.
Absolutely. Been a great game. This one couldn't ask for more. Our player of the game is going to be Evan Ebersole. We're going to send him up here to have some discussion. What's the stat line on Ebersole tonight?
Add it up here. 21 points and 7 rebounds. Pretty good night's work for the big fella.
21-7. Great night of basketball from Sean Ebersole. Here he comes. The great Robert Smith bringing him up here. No harder working cameraman in the country than Robbie Smith.
No, sir.
No one in the country working harder than Robbie Smith. And here's Evan Sean. You want to interview?
You want me to?
I'll take this one.
Okay.
You got the first. Well, I'll take this one. Here we go, folks. Standing by player game. Evan Sean Ebersole. Big game, baby. How's it feel?
Feels good. You know, it's a crosstown rival. They always bring a crowd, and they always got a good ball team. And no matter the records, you always know Hazard and Perry is always going to be a game. And I'm just glad we came out with a win tonight.
Last time you guys played, you guys controlled it from the tip. No questions asked. Tonight, Perry Central comes out with a lead. You guys answer back, and then they make a run at the end. What do you think went differently out there this time?
I think they just improved, you know. They're getting better as the season goes on. You know, Trayton, one of the best shooters in the region. And, you know, they got Carter and Kaiser. You know, they just got a good team all around. And it's going to be hard to beat them, you know, if we meet up again.
And specifically it's been a while the first game. I don't think you had a monster game the first time you played. You did what you had to do to win. Seth Cottle was monstrous, but the Commodores went after him tonight. And you had to step up with 20 big points. What did you have to do out there tonight?
Kind of like you said, they always go after one of us. You know, mostly every team we play, they've either tried to stop him or stop me, and we just know that if they're stopping one of us, the other one's got to step up. You know, lead the team, and that's just we've been doing that so far. So, you know.
Final question: you guys, you beat Perry Central, you beat Breathitt County this week. Big week of basketball. What do you guys got to do though to finish it off? Knock down and cut down some more 14th region nets this year.
You know, we can't let this get to our head. I mean, it's a great victory to celebrate it, but we got to get back to work tomorrow.
Congrats, Evan Sean. Go celebrate, buddy.
Thank you.
Folks, that's going to do it here at John C. Combs Arena. We had Evan Sean Ebersole, player of the game, 21 points, 7 rebounds unofficially, but he had to do it. As Seth Cottle, Perry Central clamped it down as much as they could. You know, you can't. It's one of those, you can't stop him, but you want to contain him. And I think they did as about as good a job as they could containing him tonight.
They did.
And with Kenyon Higgins in trouble, Ebersole had to step up, and he answered the call.
Yeah, he's done that a lot lately, and it's put together a really solid season, just like the Bulldogs themselves. They're now, I think, 18 or 19-2, and that ain't bad.
Oh, no, not bad at all. But, hey, if this game tells you anything, you know, it's going to be a good one down the stretch. You never know. And you know, on the flip side, you know that Coach Hoskins is in there saying, "Guys, look how close we are to being the best team." Absolutely, just that close, and I think Perry Central proved that they're in the race. Yes, but and that was important to them. I think they had to get a good feel coming out of this. You know that, hey, we can do this. I think, and also I'm telling you, I think it's good for Hazard too, because no room to get complacent. You know, you know that it's not just Breathitt anymore. There's another team out there. Right. I know the Bulldogs are now going to elevate things to another level. Yeah, it's that time of year that teams like Hazard and Perry, they're going to find the positives to build on coming out of this. All right, folks. Well, we're going to go ahead and shut it down here. For Robbie, Shane, Michael Dwayne, the folks at the station, the folks listening at home, thank you for joining us. For Randy Napier, I am Nathan Little, and we'll be back tomorrow night on the East Kentucky Sports Network.